Yeah.
Yeah.
Will, JB, and my guy
Yo,
Troll again.
What up?
What's
What up?
happening?
What's up? What's up? Here I am. Y'all been
Friday
missing.
night,
Y'all been
man.
missing.
yeah.
We
Hey,
back in the building. Let's get it.
let's get it, man. Look, we laid up in this thing tonight, bro.
Yeah.
JB was getting his lights ready. Will was Will, you coming in from work, right?
Yeah, man. I had left the hospital, got home, was getting everything set up, and then it was like, oh, we need you back, and here I am putting on my cape to save the world. So yeah, it's all good.
And Troll said he had to get his codes right. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Troll has to smoke while he doing it, man. Y'all got it nerve bad, bro. Y'all know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got a
Y'all got
fresh bottle of Evan Williams.
Nice,
Dang,
nice,
Ooh.
it's that kind of
nice.
night, bro.
No, 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 no.
It's
Just
that
light,
kind of
something
night.
light, something light. You know.
That's what's happening. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see my guy Band is up in here. Band 85, salute. My guy Spanky up in here. Sneaker Local up in here. Damon up in here. My guy Jay Davis is in the building. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Wes is in the building. Alan Kicks is in the building. Dame in the building. Everybody go down tonight, bro. And everybody else that back there in the background, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro.
We love y'all,
Sneak
man. We appreciate y'all pushing up.
for real,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button on the way in now. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button on the way in, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Even though this week, man, Sneaker News was light, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We had more action with the P. Diddy trial than we had with sneakers this week, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all know
Oh,
what I'm
P
that's
talking about.
Diddy,
wild.
that's a must. That's a must watch
Hey,
every
they
day.
got to do the docu series on that, bro.
The first 48, bro, with
Yeah.
Diddy.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
Bro,
recreate. They're gonna have to
they're gonna do
recreate the
that like
whole
they did
thing.
with OJ, bro. They're gonna do that like they did with OJ.
You
Nah, but
think
this
so?
is this is better
Yeah,
though.
they
This is
they gonna
better.
they the crap
Yeah,
out of
this
this.
is way better.
This
this
is
Yeah, they
better.
gonna
listen, this Diddy shit is like OJ and Bill Cosby combined
fine.
together.
Yep, together.
it's,
Yep,
it's
that's
With
going
crazy.
to
with,
be
with
It's Bill
baby
Cosby
oil.
on crack, bro. Bill Cosby on crack.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
man.
Get this
But
coming out
2025.
of that.
we got like I guess we got a couple of things to talk about tonight, bro. A couple of sneakers, bro, that's returning. I seen Will post something in his story today. Of course, I gotta ask him about that. Y'all know what I'm talking about because he posted some grails in his story today. So it might be a
Yep.
couple more grails coming out. You know what I'm saying? We might be able to put him in the headlock, bro, and tell us the news. You know what I mean? He don't want to let it go yet. But it might be some more grails. That's why the title
Yeah.
tonight, bro. Y'all might want to get rid of some of these grails, cause hey, Will, do you think some people might be getting hurt in the future, bro? You know what I'm talking about? In the near future.
Yes, yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no because of the fact that with Jordan Brand right now, I hate to use this word, but they're a little desperate for a little thing. They're a little
Yeah,
desperate. They're a little desperate.
But
they're not
A
I
little
limit. They're not
desperate.
limiting it like they were
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah. It's right now. It's like all the gloves is off. It's kind of like you know,
the
Give
vault
them
wide open.
everything. Give them everything.
They
Give them
gonna
yeah.
give us
everything,
that
man.
fucking off white bread for if they do
They
that.
they playing, bro.
Oh man.
No,
They
that's
playing.
that's a
They
big
know
that
what's gonna
that's a
happen.
that's
big
that's
reach. They arguing about that.
that's definitely a big reach. But if they, I tell you this, if they was to do that, I can honestly sit here and I want y'all to bookmark this, tag this. That would be the only shoe that I would go for in 2026. If I know that's coming out like holiday season, which they're gonna be releasing some things going into the fall holiday season soon for 2026, which I
Yeah,
hate. But
it's going down.
it
Do they even still fuck with off white? Is Nike
They
still a
don't.
Yeah,
no,
No,
it's
it's
someone.
not
wait.
no?
the group the group who bought Off White. Basically, right now they have to recoup for what they paid for it.
Mm,
So they have the right to release what they want to release. It's all theirs, but there's still talks on how they want to roll stuff out. You know,
Okay.
because you got to think about the creative genius that was with Virgil. Virgil was so hands on with his product.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, he
just
was.
going around and just releasing anything to the public, would definitely make the brand itself just trash. I mean, that was
Yeah,
Well,
what
they
they
it
were.
were
watered
doing.
down.
I saw them trying to push like that yellow off-white one, or somebody was posting it. Man, they be posting all sorts of
Man, that
shoes.
was
I
They
the
post
canary.
everything.
The canaries are never coming out.
yeah.
They kept saying that. They kept saying that that shoe was never coming out. So, hey, troll, you got a question by your best friend Bobby Pesos.
Bobby
He
Pesos up in
says,
this thing tonight, bro. Hold
What is
on,
the
let me see,
custom
man.
yeah,
community
he
doing?
says what it is.
What's going on? Peso,
Yeah,
what's happening,
now the
man?
bricks.
Um,
So,
they're still selling them because Nike is raised the prices on all these shits damn near to the bottom level of what resale
mhm.
was before. You know what I mean? So they still selling them because nobody want to pay fucking 250 to 60 $70 for a Kobe. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they selling out now. Kobe's I think are still limited though. Like some of these Kobe elites, I think the Kobe 9 elites,
Yeah.
they gotta be limited, bro. Cause I
I'm
try to
good.
get one every time and they're gone like quick.
So
I
you
tell
want
you,
one?
you can answer
You want
that
one,
question.
troll?
Dub and JB can answer that question. Are they that? Were they that limited, bro?
They were so
the
limited that nobody wanted them.
What are you talking
yeah,
about?
I,
They were sold out on goddamn sneakers.
in the
Bro,
sneakers app. Yeah,
yeah, on the
on the
sneakers app, yeah,
sneakers app,
yeah,
but not on the
Oh.
stores, bro. Go look, do a search across the country, and trust me, you're gonna find stores that got
yeah. They
pairs
got them,
sitting.
bro. They
Yeah,
got them.
I haven't gone to the mall yet. These came out this week.
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah, like JB's totally right. Like a lot of these shoes, bro. Like people, the thing
size
is,
12 though.
yeah, bro, you'll
yeah.
find a size
No,
12.
what
The
it
thing
is
is,
people think that when they sell out on the sneakers app, I've
that's it.
explained this before.
Go ahead,
People
JB.
think, oh, they sell out on the sneakers app, it's sold out everywhere. No, it's not. It's sneakers app has a quota of shoes allocated to that website for release, whether
mm-hmm.
it's 5,000 pairs, 10,000 pairs, whatever it is. Once the sneakers app sells out, it's sold out for the sneakers app,
Yeah.
not for the rest of the country. There's some store somewhere in the middle, somewhere, or there is a chain store. They will have pairs. Hence
Mm.
Right.
why the
How
red
come
neons that came out,
how come they're
the
not how come they're not getting shipped to the Nike app then?
because
Because you got certain releases that go to different boutiques, and
Mhm.
this is why I always tell people, it really bothers me because number one, I always say reading is fundamental, and people don't
Facts.
want to read.
Mhm.
Okay. Number two, people don't want to put in their footwork, and they get up on these Saturday mornings or every day of the release and go to sneakers app and thinking that they're going to hit when there's tons of equal raffles, all kinds of raffles around, and people just don't want to do the footwork. So I could care less if people catch L's. It's
So
the L's for me stand for laziness.
Bobby, Bobby Peso said, "What's up?" Bobby Peso saluted everybody up in the room too, as well, man. So y'all make y'all salute Bobby Peso, man. Shout out Bobby Peso, bro. Is new to the live, bro. He making a staple over here at the live. You know what I'm saying, bro? Again, man. Shout out Peso, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking
I mean,
about.
shit. Like I said before, there's nowhere else to go right now. Everybody's
Friday
fucking.
night, we run Friday night, bro.
Everybody else is fucking tripping.
Hey,
And they
all I
right
gotta say is bring that good love and positivity over here, cause we gonna have something for y'all every Friday night. So
for real.
you
Believe
know,
it.
tell them to roll up.
Will, you got
Hmm.
a question by the way, bro. Big Kev is asking for your help. Look like to get them bricks, bro.
Which bricks?
Brick by bricks. Ain't that
He
the
just
bricks
got
right
them.
there?
This
Get
is
my
the
shoes. He said, is that just a shoe right there? I can't see. You know what I'm
oh
no,
yeah,
he
saying?
the bricks.
said we'll help them out. We'll help.
Oh,
You know,
we'll
Yeah,
help them get them. Okay, Kev, listen, bro. My site tonight is not where it's
that's what
supposed
I
to be.
do. Oh, the bricks, and then also the also you know what I'm saying, helping them get the Ferrari 14s too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, yeah. Will is
bro.
It's what
throwing
I
assists like
it's
John
what I
Stockton.
do. It's
Kev
what I
don't be
do, man.
playing, bro.
It's what I do. He reached out. I point him in the right direction. So it's like that's what I do. I tell people, hit me in the DM, bro. Like
Oh,
I
He be
will help
about
you.
that business.
Where are you at, Will? What state are you in?
I'm right
He
next
up there
door to
with
you,
you.
bro.
he's in Cali.
I'm
Oh,
tap.
right. I got
Yeah,
you.
and then
Okay.
I told you, bro. We got linked up for Complex Con, do a little gambling. You know, I get with you at a hookah bar or something like that. We got link up, bro.
Holy snap! Big
Man,
Perm is in here.
shout out Big Perm is in the building. Shout out my
Yep,
God.
yep,
Big
yep.
Perm was here about a week ago too, right?
Yeah, he
Wasn't
was
Big
here.
Perm here
Last
about a
time I
week
was
ago?
here, he was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he is.
Shout out and salute Big Perm, man.
Yeah.
Perm, what's happening, Playboy? What's happening? What's happening? Real quick
He
though,
got a
fellas.
chopper in the car, I
You
heard.
know, hey, don't start with Perm, boy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Perm
Don't
pull up.
yeah.
Perm do not play, boy. Perm will pull up, bro. For real. I
I
got a
love that.
question though for Troll. I got a question for JB and I got a question for Will because last week we touched on this. I don't know if JB got his nearby, but I will ask you, JB, can you pull out your Tokyo 5s, bro? Y'all know what I'm talking about. This sneaker right here has been making news, and the two gentlemen that got the most accurate information, bro, about this shoe right now is on the stream. Y'all know what I'm saying? Let me solo JB real quick one more time, bro, so y'all can take a look at this thing, bro, because the sneaker community about to go crazy about this sneaker. Will, while JB, we're gonna tag team this. While JB got the shoe, Will, do you got any information, bro? What is going on and what is happening with this drop, bro? While JB
All right.
showing.
What's going on with the drop is just the fact that the drop is happening at the end of September. Worldwide release. I put that out there earlier. I just wanted to double back with my sources first before I kind of like put different things out there because it did hit in the middle to where they was kind of like pause, you know?
Really?
So yeah, it did hit in the middle to where there was like, there we go, troll. It did hit in the middle to where there was like, nah, maybe so, maybe yes, maybe no.
Yep.
Right.
And then when the heat came out, like I said, the shoe wasn't supposed to be leaked this early. That was the problem. They wanted to wait until the second half, more towards the second half of the year to leak the shoe. So the problem more likely was with the leak. But since it got out there, they had to go ahead and tell people. And they're about to start production on the shoe. Okay. Number two.
One or two. One. I'm hearing.
Number two. Now number two. There is I'm hearing more and more daily about the friends and family pair.
Yeah.
The friends and family pair is supposed to have Nike Air on the back.
The
Okay.
Nike Air logo cap. It
And
Give me
but
that.
the thing is, I try to stay away from rumors, and that's what
yeah.
I do. That's the difference between me and other blogs. I try to stay away from rumors. I like to get the real weight, go back. I move very methodical when I get like this type of information. I don't like to clickbait people.
Nope.
So,
Yeah.
so far
Tuesday I will know more about it. Tuesday I will know more about it. So
but I
Tuesday,
can't.
yeah.
I won't put that out there though. I will put the rumors out there, but I won't put that like something like that is actually dropping. I will say, going forth in 2026, if people like packs, the packs are back. I can confirm that packs are back in 2026.
Packs are back.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. 450, right?
No.
No. Go up.
More?
Go up.
500?
Yeah. Go up. Go
Oh,
up.
no.
Keep going.
No.
You're talking 300 or 325 per.
There. Yeah.
Bro,
It's
buy
about 620. I think it is.
$700 for a pack, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like six. It comes out to like 635. I think it was with taxes and
And I don't want to.
whatever.
And anybody in the chat, I'm gonna tell you this. We know we have alternate routes to go and get shoes, but I will tell you this: we need to stop because there's plenty of people who I know who have paid $400 just for one shoe. So I don't even want to hear.
Yo, bro.
You know.
JB's over
what you got
there.
to say about that?
JB's over there drinking some Cambodian breast milk.
Yeah. Good one too. It's some good.
What is that, JB? JB, what is that?
That is right here. No sponsorship. Just you know.
Yeah,
I didn't get my
milk.
I didn't get my pack, my box of Nas this week.
What is that? That's
This
what you're
is-
drinking?
Yeah, it's called Blue Cherry Bay. Man, this is pretty good, bro.
Oh, y'all ain't seen that.
He's drinking that. He's drinking that. African crocodile
Yeah,
milk.
bro. Hey, next week, y'all. Hey, next week they better pull up next week. Cause Don Julio
Yep.
gonna be in the building. I'm talking about like you never seen him before, bro.
Can't
Yep.
wait. Can't
Next
wait.
week,
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Don Julio.
Yo, next week you gotta pull up because you're gonna like this one.
All right,
For
I'm
real.
down.
Real quick. Johnny Felton said they going for like 700.
It could be close around that. It'll be close around that. Be close
Yeah,
around
it's
that.
somewhere around there. But I know that the on the board the projection was like 635, something like that. It was that they will pull it. I don't know if the prices is gonna change because again, Jordan Brand loves changing shit at the last minute.
Yep.
So
Yep.
listen,
Big Perm said China water.
China water.
Hey, Perm. I ain't afraid to say it, bro. That's where I'm going. If it's $700, bro,
Yeah.
and that's the retail price, I'm going.
And it's only let me
Do you know
clarify something.
what
China
shoes, which
water,
packs
bro.
they're talking about? Or they make a new
Let
brand?
me clarify something because everybody's gonna jump in and ask that question. It's only limited packs. It's not gonna be every single pack that will used to come out. It's selected pack. They have not made the selections yet
Hold on.
because some of the shoes that are on the packs that we were before are gonna be releasing on 2026.
Hey,
So
that's why I'm finna do this right
you
here.
will figure it out.
By JB talking. Keep talking, JB. What kind of packs
Yeah.
coming while I put Will on the screen? I'm gonna put the pressure on him, bro.
Yeah. So
Oh, you gonna put the pressure on me? Okay.
no, it's
Okay.
only limited packs. It's only limited packs. It's not a lot of packs. There's going to be. It's not like they're making a lot of packs. It's going to be something. Well, what is it they call it? Commemorative, special,
Yeah,
whatever.
Is it
It
gonna
was.
be
yeah.
the
Special.
champagne? The champagne. What was
It's
it in
gonna be
there?
stuff
The
like that,
sixes and five, sixes
yeah,
and
stuff like that, but more limited.
Look right here, y'all. Look right here, y'all. I'm gonna put a comment
What's
up
up?
here. Look right here, y'all. Hey, blacks know what's going
All
on.
right,
Will ain't
look.
gonna say nothing. He can't say nothing.
The Kobe pack. The
He
Kobe pack.
buying by
Okay.
law, bro. He can't
All right.
say nothing.
Listen. Me and Mo was in my ear earlier behind the scenes, man, and asked me about what packs and what shoes, man. And there's certain things I can confirm, and there's certain things I can't confirm. All I can go ahead and say this: certain shoes that y'all looking for that's really hyped. Let's just say Jordan Brand is going to water them down compared to the OG.
Yep.
If you can read in between the lines, in
Yeah.
between the lines.
Hey, that's why I keep hitting it right here. So they know what's going on. We can't say nothing, but hey, JB Urban Plus and Will from the future, bro. I'm just gonna put it to y'all like that. Y'all know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
I
hey,
don't even know.
we done put in the time and the work to make these connections and build these relationships to get this type of information.
yeah. So y'all make sure y'all looking out for these packs, bro. Cause if they do drop something like that next year, bro, it's gonna be damn near impossible to get your
And
hands on. You
it's going to get them. All
ain't
right.
nobody.
So just so people understand, not every
Yeah,
store is
those
going to get them.
those fools are thirsty right now for something.
Yeah. There's only
Something
some
like
tier
worth,
zero
worth a
accounts
damn.
that
You
are
know what I
gonna get
mean? Like they are thirsty. Although, to Bobby Pesos's question and talking about what are we doing now that everything's a brick, all them bricks are still sitting in the goddamn resale shops being resold.
it. Yep.
So you'd be surprised when people do with their bricks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like I don't even know how how are these places still alive? I mean, I know how, but I'm just saying.
Well,
Like,
well, it's like this, troll. What a lot of these places do is like, I'll be honest with you, sneakers. The resale market for sneakers is literally, you know what I'm saying, Donkey from Shrek. It's ass.
It's a
Okay.
live store right now. It's a
So
live.
so what people are really doing is they're scamming certain types of clothing, and then they're flipping cars, Pokemon cards, and trading cards and different stuff like that. You see the
The stuff
Labubus,
animal.
you know what I'm
The
saying?
little
I let people know behind me. You know what I'm saying? I got Lafufu and I got Labubu. So I
Oh
don't
man.
discriminate. I'm being honest with you. I don't
Yeah.
discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Because they go for money and people are selling them like hotcakes. I'm
I
telling you
saw
right
this.
now. Yeah, they're moving, bro.
I saw this clip of a guy. He actually has a shop here in Vegas. I think it's called Bring It Back. Bring it back,
Yeah,
LV.
bring it back like LV. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that fucking googly-eyed motherfucker at
Oh, ain't got no
what's
sense,
Here
what's
we
bro.
that?
go.
What's oh my god, bro!
Here we
I've been
go.
gone so long, I'm losing the names of these places. Got Soul. He was at Got Soul, looking at some Hellstar, and he's like, "I'm sick of everybody selling fake Hellstar," and he like took his phone, and I guess you can put it up to the shirt
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it has a
scan it.
QR
Yeah.
code. It has a QR code on it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's all it is a QR
It's
code.
a cute because they
Yeah.
update on their stuff on the real stuff, which is coming soon to unreleased gear. Anyways, make a long story short, yeah, you can go on there and scan your QR code on there, and it's gonna pop up. Yeah, it'll pop
Wow.
up, bro.
But what's gonna pop up though?
China already got that too.
Website.
So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm wondering because they did that same thing with the sneakers at one point. You could scan some shit and it would just take you to the Nike website like every other shoe does. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the thing with that is just the fact that like with Hellstar, he's so ahead when he puts out different seasons ahead of his clothing. So these guys are out here. He knows that people are buying the knockoff stuff. He knows that. I remember him even going to an event. But what's his name at LV went, and it was true, bro. These guys will sit here and go right behind Staples Center, aka Crypto Center, and get all that Hellstar over there in Koreatown. If you guys
Yeah.
know LA
Yeah.
very well, if you know LA, and they will stack up on it. And because these young teeny boppers don't know much, they're buying them and then they're getting them wholesale.
Yep.
Even though it's time to get wholesale on some knockoffs, it is what it is. And then they're selling them for the high or a price that's affordable, and they're moving them, bro.
Big time.
So,
Big time.
have y'all ever spent $100 on a T-shirt?
Hell no.
Yeah.
spend
More
spend
than
what on
that.
it? Spend what on a t-shirt?
$100 or more on a T-shirt?
Yeah,
Hell.
I have, bro.
Bro,
Have you-
I spent on this hoodie. On this hoodie right here.
No,
Red.
I'm not even gonna talk about hoodies because hoodies
Oh,
could be more. I'm talking about a fucking T-shirt.
Yeah.
I saw a T-shirt yesterday.
$80.
I'm not a high fashion dude whatsoever, but I was
we
watching
know.
I was watching a show the other day. It was called My Friends and Neighbors, and this chick had on something called Celine.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
And I
yeah.
went and checked
Yeah.
out Celine. It was
Yeah.
just a black T-shirt with Celine on the front, and it was $550.
Easy.
Never,
I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
never, bro.
Why? A
Hold on, real
T-shirt.
quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
While you talking about that, real quick.
Joe.
It was a guy. I forgot where he
Fucking
was
perv.
from, but I sent the thing to Will. This dude paid $28,000 for Chrome Heart jeans. Did y'all see that, bro?
Yeah,
Will,
28,000.
JB, you saw that, right? Will?
2,800.
Like-
Well, either
No.
one is.
No, 28,000.
28,000. Yeah, 28,000.
$28,000.
What you got to say about that, Joe?
I
What you
think
got to
that's
say about
crazy
that,
as-
Joe?
That's crazy as
Bro.
fuck.
Troll, go. All right, you right there, bro. Do yourself a favor. This could be great content because you could roast them. The Chrome Heart store is right there in Caesar's Forum. It's right next to Cool Kicks.
Okay.
It's literally right next door to Cool Kicks. Okay, go in there, bro. Because I'm glad that Soul brought this up because the hat. I was looking at a few hats. I was like, I'll get me a trucker hat. You know what I'm saying? They literally was like $550. Man, I
No,
must have
bro.
wanted to frisbee that shit.
Yo.
$28,000 for jeans is insane, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, spend your money how you want to spend it, bro. That's you know what I'm saying. That's
No.
y'all got it.
Some things
Yo.
are dumb.
Nah,
Some
didn't I
things
tell you that,
are
bro?
dumb,
Hey,
bro.
so priority. Didn't I tell you that? You know what I could do with $28,000? You know how many pairs of jeans I could buy a factory.
That's
Bro, a car. That is a car
Yeah.
you wearing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's worse than shoes because no,
Yeah.
is it worse than shoes?
Yeah.
No, I think
Yes.
jeans are a little more expensive to manufacture than shoes, I think.
Yes, but the fact that you're still saying 28 racks.
But 28 is crazy.
$28,000. Yeah.
28,000.
$8,000. This was I forgot what. Wasn't he an influencer at one
He's
time?
an influencer. He makes the bread, but it shows you when I was telling you, Mo, how long the black dollar don't last worth anything.
Right.
Oh, is a black guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was full,
Young black guy too.
Hey, it was full sin nickerdom.
That's a lot of money. Even
Oh
the people
Hey,
in the chat, bro, are saying hell no. It's a lot of people saying.
I
hell
remember
no.
when my pops would be like $50 for some Rockaware. Fuck
Rockaway
out of
jeans.
here.
Here.
Not even jeans, just the shirt. Rockaware shirts would be like 40, $50, and that was crazy. Fat Farm and all that shit. Like, yo, now we at a place where people are paying
28,000.
28,000. Even that $500 Celine black T-shirt. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening?
Yo, but the crazy part is though the way that fashion works, bro. Next year, even if Chrome Heart ever take a dip, bro, he gonna look back and be like, bro, I paid 28,000 for that, bro. Because y'all can imagine how we paid a lot for FUBU jeans. Y'all remember? I think the highest FUBU was the ones that came. They were silver, bro. They were heavy as hell, bro. The
hell
shiny
yeah, the platinum
y'all
FUBU,
remember
yeah,
that
the
one?
platinum FUBU,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
The
platinum
platinum
FUBU was
yeah.
high as hell, bro. That shit
Yep.
ain't worth nothing right now.
Yep.
Man, they don't even sell that at Ross.
No, that's what I'm saying. So 2-3 years from
Yo,
now,
he said,
we
yo,
gonna
we're
talk
thinking like
about
when we were young. I mean, damn, though.
that's
But
crazy.
I
think
don't.
about it. It's just the trends, the time with trends, how things,
Yeah.
But
Look,
Chrome
Big
Heart's been
Perm,
around
Big
for a
Perm
while
said
though.
it best. Chrome Heart equals Ed Hardy. Look at what happened with Ed Hardy. Ed Hardy was charging outlandish freaking money for
Bruh.
their t-shirts
Oh,
and their cologne.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hey,
remember that.
Ed Hardy, Christian Audiger, but hey, Ed Hardy's making a way back though. It's coming back though. It's coming
He
back though.
trying.
He
You know how
trying. He
He
trying.
tried. Well,
Seemed
he
like a
can't.
lot
I
of
mean,
shit from the early
it's
2000s is coming back
it's more
right now.
vintage because God rest his soul, he passed away many years ago. But I mean, still, the brand is
Hold on.
still trying to do
Yeah,
something.
still around. It's
Let me
still.
reload. Hold on. Be right back.
Hey, and you can find it in Marshalls and Ross. Y'all know what I'm talking
Yep.
Oh,
about?
you can find it Marshalls, Ross,
TJ
Tilly's,
Maxx.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and kids be buying it, bro. So
Big time, big time. Yeah. Now y'all know normally when we start the show out, cause we dive kind of like directly off into the show.
hmm
Cause you know what I'm saying, chat. Like sneakers been kind of slow this week, but we do got a couple of topics, bro. And somebody, your favorite damn sneaker influencer might be on the chopping block tonight. I don't know. We might talk about his discussion.
oh, who is that? Mm.
Uh, Flight Academy kicks, bro.
Ooh,
Oh, Sookie.
Flight Academy
ooh.
kicks might be the topic of the second half of the show. Flight Academy made and before anybody say anything, I like Flight Academy kicks, bro. I have nothing against Flight Academy kicks, bro. Brother been around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He been doing great content. He been an honest guy in the retail community, bro, and he stand on business. He even got a
Mm-hmm.
store and all of that. So I
He's
Yeah.
want
big
to just
mad at
throw
somebody right now. He's big mad.
yeah,
He's big
I
mad
want
at
to just
somebody.
put that out there, bro. We have no problems with Flight
None.
Academy kicks.
I
No,
got
not at
Love
all.
Mo.
Flight
I
Academy.
No.
got no. Hold on. Mo is right, but I want to put an asterisk. There's one thing I want to put an asterisk by,
Yeah.
and it's by his knowledge when it comes down to the UA community and how UA shoots. Other than
That's
that,
what
yeah.
we don't talk about. That's what we're talking about on the second half. He might
Yeah.
just be, you know, because he did a video. So we kind of want to talk about the video. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the opportunity to chop the video up and make a separate video out of it. You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't want to get no strike for using his stuff. I ain't asking. So I might just have to play the audio, stop it, play audio, stop. You know what I'm saying? So we can hear it.
Hey,
But he might be on the chopping block second.
can I ask you a question real quick?
What you
I
got?
know I know there's been a lot of hype, but I got a shoe in my hand
What you
that I
got?
that I still wear to this day. That's literally 20 years old.
Hold on, then. Hold that thought right there. Don't keep that shoe right there. Speaking of
Mm-hmm.
shoes, y'all know how we start the show out, bro. We always start the show out with what we got on feet or what we had on feet today. So we'll right after we show what we had on feet today, bring that sneaker up.
Yep, I will.
First up for
Oh
what we
shit.
had on feet today, Mr. JB Era Plus. You up, pimp? What you had on feet today, Playboy?
I just put him away. I just put him away.
What
Nice.
you had? Brick by bricks today.
Love the
What
brick
is
by
that?
brick.
GX?
This is the GX badge. Yes.
Beautiful.
Just-
Let me go
Nice.
grab my sneaker that I wore today. Hold on.
Nice.
Shout out, Jay. for the
Yo, Tro, don't be pulling no damn Jesus sandals, bro, because we know who. Don't be pulling no damn Jesus sandals, bro.
hey,
And Moses and shit.
what you had on feet today, bro?
Oh, you asking me, Mo?
Yeah, what you had on feet today?
I
JB
just,
had
I
G.
just, I kept it simple, man. I kept it simple and went with something before the pandas, man.
Boom. Hold on.
Woo! That's the carbon. Is
Let me
that the
solo.
carbon fiber one?
Before the
Black
Oh,
and
pandas.
white.
the black
Oh,
one. Yeah.
Before the pandas. Yeah.
Yep.
before the
Yeah.
Panthers. Yeah.
Before the pandas,
You know,
man.
it's
How many
funny
days
that
20,
you owe them, bro?
20,
Did you just
20
unDS them?
no, 2014.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
You
All
know
Bro,
right.
that
I
now
got,
they got a
hey, honestly, bro, I got so many pairs of shoes. When I wear them, I clean them and I throw them right back in the sneaker container box. So it's
yep.
like, I just make sure I wear them. You can look
Man.
at them. They ain't dead stock. You can look at them. They just look dead stock, but nah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
hey,
look
I'm
at it. Yeah.
taking it. I'm
No.
taking it.
He,
Pro,
he
you up
from
next, man.
Tomageddon with the chancletas.
No. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Oh,
okay.
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 Come on,
Okay, okay,
man.
okay,
Come
okay,
on,
okay.
Okay.
All
man.
right, all
That's what
right.
I wore to
Okay.
the
Bro.
graduation today, bro.
You
Nice.
just wanted to shit on all the kids in graduation, didn't you?
For real,
You're
bro.
just brutal for no reason. You brutal for no reason at all.
Yeah.
No reason.
Fuck it, bro. I'm like, fuck
Fuck
y'all
them
kids.
kids. That's what you were saying. That's what you were saying. You
Oh,
put on the shoes
bro.
and you,
Yeah,
I
man.
play today, bro.
bro.
All of y'all had great choices today. Me later on today, because I was just more, but earlier today, bro, I wore the Chicago 85 high things. Y'all know what I'm
Can't go
saying?
wrong with Chicago. Can't go
Yes,
Nothing
Whoa.
wrong
wrong
with
with the big
Chicago.
check, with the big Nike check.
yes,
Hmm
with big. Y'all already know where D came from, bro. Y'all know what
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about. Shout out to my people over there at DB. Y'all know what I mean,
Hey,
bro.
Yep.
that's a good idea. That is a damn good idea.
Shout out to my people over there at DB, bro, for hooking me up with these right here,
Yeah.
bro. Customs. They
Those are
make sure
nice. I
everybody
like
see that. So when they go back and see, yo, they
Mm-hmm.
custom, yo. Custom joint.
Did you
But
see that shit that Snyder's making? That Darkwing Duck?
Yes, the
that's
dark
dope. I
wind.
love
Yes,
Darkwing Duck. I
fire.
like Darkwing Duck,
fire.
man.
I already
Them shits.
told him I need a 9.5, buddy. Tell me how much.
He need to give me
Fire.
one, but just put Boss Dub on the back of it. I like it though.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he's making some crazy. That shit is crazy right there.
creative. It's creative.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very creative.
Yeah.
Very creative.
Oh, and he's making a Tiffany brick by brick,
Yeah,
like
I've
a
seen that.
Tiffany color. Like I
Yo,
was
Yeah, I've
like,
seen that.
Soul,
damn.
can you? Are you gonna pull that? You should pull that up.
What up?
The Snide shoe, because a lot of them may not have seen it. I'm gonna.
Oh
Maybe I can
man, I
send it.
think I deleted it, bro, from damn it, bro. I think I may have deleted the video from the thing.
And I hope he does it with the cream eyelids though. I hope he does it with the the freaking
The silver eyelet.
silver eyelids.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
I
was it
hope
a
he does.
video or oh I might have seen him post a picture in the.
He had two.
He's
Oh,
not
here
the
it
only
goes. Here it
one.
goes. Here it goes. Here it goes.
You got it? Hold on. Let me put you on the big screen real quick if you got it.
Yeah, let
Hang
me
on.
see if I can lower the brightness on the phone.
Oh, the dark winds. Yeah, he's talking about the dark wings.
The
Yeah,
dark
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we
those
go.
are the dark. Oh yeah, those are the dark wings. Yeah.
With the
What
cape
are
and
y'all
Oh,
talking
everything.
about? I'm talking
nice.
about the Darkwing Ducks. Yeah. What
Yeah,
are
I'm
y'all
talking
he's
about
talking?
talking
the
about
Tiffany's, the
The black
Tiffany
color.
joints.
you. Yeah, we were talking
Yeah.
about the Tiffany brick by
That shit is
bricks.
sick to me, bro. I don't know
It
about
is.
that cape on the back, but it looks like you can
It
take it
comes
off.
off. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
comes
can
off.
take it off.
Yeah, it comes off.
That shit is fire, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
He got
killing it.
he
llama
got
fur. He got
snide
llama
on the back.
fur in the inside. Llama fur.
Wait, what's that other side say?
Yep.
Chris? Chris P?
Yeah, him and
Oh,
Chris
Chris.
P.
Yeah, that's
They did this.
yeah,
This
that's
is a
crispy.
collab. This is a collab that they did together. Chris P
Yeah,
be
that's a
in our
clown.
chat half of the time.
But yeah, that shoe is fire, bro. He did his thing on that. That's
Yes, he
dope.
did, bro. I do agree with that. I do
Yep.
agree with that. What's it, Dub? You like Dub ain't against a good custom sneaker. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, nope,
Oh,
not at all. Not.
man.
I mean, it's like the creativity that goes behind it. I mean, we've seen, we've been talking about this, Mo, and other guys, even before shows before that. Custom
Mhm.
is just what it is. It's custom. You know,
Yeah.
it has its own lane. I don't call it
Yeah.
real. I don't call it fake. It's custom. I came up with this concept. It's just like I've been trying to talk to a certain brand, and I think that they're probably going to go in that direction of having a concept lane. But
Okay.
Mhm.
customs, custom, that's great, bro. That your creativity can just run wild, bro. Like,
Yeah.
That
It's
is
not
I feel
easy
like,
to come up with colorways on shoes. I thought it would be. I tried playing. I mean, they give us limited options on Nike like ID,
ID, yeah,
but
yeah.
even
I
with
do,
those,
yeah.
it's hard, bro. It's hard to make something that's like that flows right. You know what I mean?
It is, especially if the
he did.
color palettes like there or the materials. Because I did something for Juju Watkins, and it was pretty dope because it's like I support her in women's basketball and stuff like that. And I literally did a dunk in USC colors and everything. And it goes, I got the jacket, everything is like it's so dope, bro.
That is
Yeah,
crazy. That's
yeah.
crazy.
You
But
think
shout
so?
out to my guy Long
So,
Beach in the building. Long Beach said, "What's happening?"
yeah.
Look,
Let
that's
me
like
let me
Long
ask that question.
here for a 6 weekend
Let
coming
me,
over here with us. Shout out Long Beach, man.
What up, Long Beach?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me
Not,
ask
not,
that question.
I do want to
Let
say
me ask
this.
that question. Since
Go ahead, JB. What you got, JB? What you got, JB?
since Mo posted this, right, and he got a lot of tracking on this,
Yeah.
what is your thought of wearing the Air Jordan 4 white cement
Oh my
with the
God, bro.
stupid
That thing,
hanging?
bro. That thing went crazy. I didn't know. Do y'all? All
We
right. So
got,
the white cement for Will got that shit. JB, you got yours nearby?
yeah,
Will,
Will
you
got it
got the
right
white
there.
cement
Will
for
got
it?
it. Will got it right there.
Bro, it's a
Yo.
I I
So
can't. I,
who wears the tag, bro? Let's just get down to it.
I tried. I tried. I couldn't make it out the house with the tag on. It just felt weird. It jangling around like that. It should felt weird for me.
So no
Yeah,
tag for you, Trump.
hitting your
No,
ankle or
no.
doing no,
Me
no.
neither. No, no tag for me. I'm no tag. When it comes to the, and we talking about the Air Jordan 4 white cements
Mm-hmm,
that's dropping
mm-hmm.
tomorrow. I did a poll with really with a poll. I just posted a picture of it on my page, bro. And I said,
People went crazy.
who's wearing the tag and who is not, basically, on the post. And that damn post went crazy, bro. People arguing in the damn
Bro,
comments about.
that's that,
bro, they put me in the guillotine, bro. They put me in the guillotine. They
I'm
were ready to
still
cut
getting
my head,
hit up,
bro.
bro. I'm still getting hit up right now. I just got
Bro,
like
I
20
got put on the
comments, bro.
guillotine.
Let me see.
Does that mean you
I'm,
wear the tag, Will?
hell no, man.
Oh, okay. I was. I thought you had the face like.
we're
I
like,
got to.
hell no.
The reason why my face is like that is just because of that. It's nothing against Mo. It's just the fact that people really arguing in the comments, and there's people who really walk down the street like jangalang, jangalang with that shit around their ankles, bro. Like it's
Bro,
obnoxious
Hey,
enough
yo,
to
Okay,
y'all
okay.
bother
remember?
some.
it was a big
Hey,
topic.
I
y'all
was gonna
remember when the
say.
StockX,
Look
with
at
the
that, man.
StockX, everybody was running around with the StockX.
That too.
58,000, 58,000, bro. Just
Look,
on that
hey,
picture, bro.
And most
hey,
of them non-followers. How did
None
that
for yeah,
happen?
none
That's
Yep.
followers,
crazy.
bro.
I'm okay with that
Arguing
because it
about
goes
that
down into the
tag, bro. They
algorithm. I'm
arguing
okay.
about
Look,
that tag.
listen. I catch one of y'all with that on there. I'm smacking you in the back of the neck because it makes no sense. It
No,
makes
fuck
no
that.
sense,
I'm
bro.
That
walking around with scissors in my pocket and cutting
Yeah,
it
your shit.
reminds me of
like
the. It reminds me of the lesbian wallet chain that people used to wear. You know what I mean? The wallet chain that would hang down to your knees.
Come on, bro. You,
Hell yeah, I remember.
bro, what is it?
you
I remember that.
stupid.
Bro, come
You
on,
stupid.
bro. You just made me choke on my Cambodian milk, bro. Like, what the hell?
I
As soon
remember
as he
that.
said it, as soon as he said it in here, I'm just like this guy. Oh my god.
I remember that.
With
I
the big
remember that.
bands, with the big bands,
I
Armageddon.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
With the,
I always ask them fucking fool, what are y'all wearing that chain
That's a
for? It's like
bro.
someone, you think someone gonna pickpocket you and
Bro.
you know what
That's
I
a
mean? Like,
bad. It's a bad night on Fremont Street. I'm telling you, man. So,
y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
yeah, yeah,
Listen,
like, that
listen,
whole
fellas,
chain be
real quick.
tingling,
Listen,
tingling.
yeah.
listen. Now, today also, guys, another sneaker popped up. I think it was yesterday. Oh, it could have been this morning. I'm gonna move y'all to the side real quick. I want y'all to take a look at this and tell me are y'all gonna be going for this because the Air Jordan 14 University Blues, bro, got
Mm-hmm.
announced. They're gonna be
Yep.
dropping
Yep.
Yeah,
2026, man.
Yep.
How y'all
and the
feel
air
about it?
baking.
I'm gonna sit
Yeah.
around here and tell you, me and Jumpman Boston got a lot of things in common.
You think this
Yep.
sneaker right here gonna sell out?
Yes.
Check
Yep.
what y'all think, man.
That one.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, they already got the
Yep.
Yes.
thing going on. Yeah,
Yes.
they already got.
Yes.
If they do it like this, Mo, if they do it like this, if
Yep.
they really solo me real quick if you can, bro.
Okay,
Just real quick. Just real quick.
there you go. Bam. We bring out the shoes over here. That's all I can say.
Yep.
So 20-year-old shoe, bro. Look at that. 20-year-old shoe.
Do you
Yeah.
think that they gonna give us that though? Are they going to try to give us that?
If they
Well,
don't,
it's not gonna be
they,
like that, but
all I'm saying, bro, 20 years, '05. I mean,
Clean.
Somebody in
yeah.
that design office is
like
against making exact copies of stuff for some reason.
that's Jordan Brand. That's Jordan Brand.
That's
No,
Jordan
we'll
Brand.
tell the truth. We'll tell the truth. They not doing it because they want the people who have the grails to still feel like they have grails. We talked
Okay.
about that
Yes,
earlier
we
today.
did.
That's
Yes, we
why they
did.
want
Yeah,
to
and
do it.
that's what I was telling people earlier. Mo is exactly right. You're when it comes down to certain shoes, you're going to get the watered down edition. You're going to get the shoe, but you're not going to get the shoe.
The
If
low
you
budget. The
understand
low
what I'm
budget
saying,
version.
you're going to get
Yeah.
the diet. You're going to get the diet version.
Because they want to make sure that they keep
But they want
the
to protect. Yes, not Jordan Brand definitely wants to protect the people who have sought after these big collectors items. That they stay big time collectors items, and at the same time giving the masses something like it, but it's not like it, but it's still like it, and they hope that you like it. So
It's a full on choice, and I don't know why. I don't know why they want to protect anybody who the obviously the people who got those shoes in the '90s. We're all in our 40s now. You know what I mean? So it's like
Mhm.
because Tro,
this.
some of the shoes they can't go. They've not been doing business with these people. Some of the collabs when they first started off doing them, they're having a hard time bringing them back. So they'll do something as far as the likeness to it.
No, I'm saying why they have the same blueprints in the fucking archive somewhere, same measurements and panels, specs, and all that. They can make a '85 Jordan Chicago, a real one,
Mm-hmm.
a
Mm-hmm.
regular ass one. They
Mm-hmm.
can do it. They're just choosing not to for some reason. I don't understand why that is.
you see what Joe said. Troll said loud, bro. They can't replicate the 85s to the specs, bro. Fuck out of here.
Why? My whole thing is, why would you want to?
Is he saying
Yeah,
that or
bro.
asking that?
He's
I can
saying that.
honestly say, what I'm trying to say is, it's
He said they
impossible.
burned all the '85 Jordan 1 designs and they can't deconstruct pairs and re. Oh yeah, he was asking that before. He's saying he's being sarcastic. Yes,
My
they
point.
can.
Did they?
It will.
Oh
Yeah, but
no.
the thing is that no matter how many times that they try, no matter how many times that they try, it's never going to look like that. It's already been proven. It's
They're
never going
not
to look like
trying though.
that.
I don't think.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when you see how you'll see my man MJO23. That's a good guy of mine. He has collected from the originals up until now. Same with Jumpman Bostic, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to those guys. The materials, the polyurethane, and how the shoes are totally made, I don't care how close you get it to it. All you can do is from the outside, because even the shoe is still going to feel different. There's nothing you can do. The materials that they can do, all they can do is get it to look as close. The 85 band bread, bro, they look like mids.
Yeah, but listen to what I'm saying though. I'm not talking about they necessarily have to get the same exact type of leather that they used in the '90s. I'm saying they can't even make the height the same. Yes, they can make the height the
Yes,
same.
yes, they can. Yes, they can. But to them, to them, that's what they felt when they used AI technology and scanning it through there. To them, getting their little measuring sticks and pulling it out and doing everything that they did. They chopped suey the shoe. They
Yes.
took one. That's the thing about it. They took one out of 5 different places
That's what
that
I was about.
manufactured the shoe. That's
Right.
why, but that's what I'm trying to say is no matter what Jordan Brand does, they can't. It's just impossible. It will never, it won't.
So
It,
they don't have the goddamn specs or the schematics or whatever you want to call the blueprints of what they use to make these shoes that says, hey, the shoe should be this high, the fucking mud guard should be this high. All that shit doesn't exist.
I
They don't
believe it
need.
exists. I believe it exists, but why does it exist? When my demand is going to outsource what I'm trying to put out there. That goes into quality control. Okay, not one shoe. You could do a perfectly good right shoe and the left shoe still gonna look off. It's impossible.
Oh, I'm
It's
not. Yeah, but
impossible.
I'm saying though, like we've seen
They won't
Chicago's,
do it.
we've seen
They
Chicago's in different iterations come out.
yeah.
They're not as high as the fucking 85s.
I
I
un-
just
I
want
under,
one that's high. You know
I
what I
get I
mean?
know
Like,
I get what you're saying, troll. But the thing to them is just the fact that when they did that in their minds, I agree with you because I look at mine time and time again, and I got pairs of 85s. My 85s look higher than them saying this. I agree with you. I just feel that with them, that's something that they don't want to do, and it's something that they can't really recreate. I don't know why they don't do it, but I just feel like they're like, here, take your shit and go.
all I'm saying is they're choosing
Jordan
not to.
Brand just gave them the antidote.
They're choosing
Yeah,
not
Jordan
to do
Brand
this.
gave them the antidote.
Mo, what did I tell? All right, I'm gonna sit here and tell people how I feel about UAs and retail pairs. Retail pairs are crap nowadays because of the fact that retail pairs are crap nowadays because everybody literally is a damn reseller nowadays. Nobody's wearing the shoes.
No,
Nobody is wearing the shoes.
you don't
Okay?
see it in public.
Resellers don't care that they got bad QC issues. Jordan Brand knows that most of these shoes are going to get resold. They're like, oh, this is a hype shoe. Release 100,000 of them. We know that more than the people who's getting them are going to resell them. So just put them out there. Put them out there. Now, when
Yeah.
it comes to the UA community, because they don't have a calendar and they don't have time and they're not pressed to put out a certain amount of sneakers, they're going to take their time. They're going to try to make sure that it looks one of one. Okay?
Well, they have no choice.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is it's like Jordan Brand's been getting away with it for so long to where all they care about is just pushing the product out and we
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
piss poor and they're raising it. Okay? I respect the people in the
$10.
UA community. I respect the people in the UA community because they're like, you know what? If they're going to spend this, let's at least give them something decent. Jordan Brand don't give a damn. They don't care, bro.
No.
They don't care.
Well, they're the
Wow,
authentic
Authentic bullshit.
select, so they can sell whatever the fuck they want because and as shitty as they want because they know they can. UA's got a bro. I was worried at first. I was like, what are we gonna do if the resale market is dying? We're going through a phase right now. Everything goes around and around. This happened in the 2010s ish, where they were just pushing out Jordans like crazy, which is what caused them to scale back and cause the resale market. Now we're seeing it happen again, and in about 3 or 4 or 5 years from now, maybe less, they're gonna start limiting this shit again because they're not selling as much as they want, and resale will start again. UA makers have to make the shoes like high quality to even still compete with the fact that these shoes are sitting. You know what I mean? And they got to keep their prices well below what Jordan is selling them for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if I sit here and you sit around here and you pay $220 out the door for a pair of Air Jordan 3 black cements, right? And I look at my left shoe and the elephant print is like centimeters and then the other one is a full inch. I done paid $220, bro. But then I get the same shoe from the UA community and I done paid $100 less and it's better quality. Tell me where I'm going wrong at.
Mr. JB, you
They
said
don't get
this
that.
a long time
They
ago.
don't get
man.
that.
You done said that a long time ago. What you got,
Yo,
JB?
hey,
Come on now.
listen.
Say, what you got, bro? You
Listen,
know you got
I've been
something to say.
telling people I've been telling people for years. Listen, Jordan Brand does not care about quality control. No matter how you want to look at it, they don't care about quality control. They already established that they're gonna sell out. regardless what they throw out there, people's gonna buy it and they're gonna complain later, right? They're not gonna return it because the new return policy with the Jordan brand is you return it, you're not getting another pair. You're getting your money
Ooh,
back and that's it.
I got a shoe to show y'all real quick. That's
So that pair is gonna go to somebody else. And again, that's one of the biggest issues that's happening with the difference between the retail side and the UA side, right? The UA side, if something is wrong with a shoe, we could easily solve that problem. We could tell them, they could ask you to either one, send the shoe to another reviewer, like what is usually what's happened, and they'll send
Mm-hmm.
you a new pair. They'll
Mm-hmm.
send you a new pair.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we get quality control before the shoe even leaves the warehouse. So we get to see our shoes way before it leaves the warehouse. And we could say yay or no to whatever it is that we're seeing on the shoe. Oh,
That
you
is
know
true.
what? This, that, it's not looking good. Give me another pair. And they'll get you another pair. Jordan Brand, and this is the part where I think it's the biggest problem with the retail guys that they have with us. We have accessibility to these things. They don't. They gotta
Yeah,
settle for whatever it is that it comes out.
and I'd
That's
pay
it.
for that.
You
I'd pay.
understand?
That's
You don't
my beef,
understand.
baby. That's my beef, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I would literally, if you said, "Yo, Will, we're gonna give you," it'll probably cost you an extra $15 on top of this shoe, but we're gonna give you a chance to check the quality before we send the shoe. I pay for that.
Mm.
I pay. I pay for that. I pay for that. I'd really
Wow.
pay for that, bro.
let me show you guys something.
What you
Just
got going on, Pro?
I've been noticing
Pro got
something.
something got too.
Well, I've been noticing something as far as like I'm a big like I still go out there and I play ball a lot with my kids, training them and stuff. And I'm noticing that I
Mhm.
am almost 100% buying from Chinese basketball brands, right?
Hmm.
These motherfuckers are killing Nike, killing them, and
Yeah.
Adidas when
Better
it comes to
performance
basketball.
shoes.
I got these Wade of
Yeah.
Wade, Staple Pigeon. I think it's Way of, because there's a bunch of different Dwayne Wade brands. This is the Way of Wade, his flagship version. These fucking shits right here,
Hmm.
basketball shoe. This is like for you to play in, right?
Yep.
That's why the design is so nuts. But the quality of this fucking shoe, I've only tried it out like just, I've only had a chance to test because I have another one. I have a he has like a cheaper version of his basketball line that I've played in. It's fire. This
Yeah,
is
the
his
son of
flagship
Wade.
one.
The
Not
son
Son
of
of
Wade.
Wade. Not Son of Wade. There's another one. God damn it, I'm forgetting the names.
He's only got one son, bro.
Peso say.
I'll find out what it's called. But this shoe, bro, the quality of these motherfuckers are like on another level, bro. China, Li Ning, and fucking
Hmm.
361 and those
Hmm.
brands
Hmm.
are smoking Nike right now. Like I can't even explain to you. This feels better than any Boost, Zoom, uh, uh, fucking Air, any of that shit that we got over here.
Will. Then what me and you talked about earlier today, bro? What did I say? I said, Will, Nike is going to have to change the technology, bro, because
Yep, you did.
basketball has changed, bro,
You
from the
did. You did.
now. The players are
Bro.
not the same, bro, than what they got to come up with some more type of technology, bro.
Yeah.
That
For
shoe
these new
that Joker is in, I gotta try that. That shoe looks amazing.
Hey, Troll, Bobby Pesos just threw you like four lines. You might want to read them.
where he at? Where he at? Shout out to
Bobby
my
Pesos
goddamn
says Bobby Pesos says those are the Pope 14s.
yeah,
What?
that's what I put
I
on
like.
What'd he say?
the
The Pope Lion 14?
yeah, 14s.
Pope
Yo,
Lion.
Bobby
What the-
oh,
Pesos. Bobby Pesos is out of control, man.
Right
Like
there.
he said, the air crucifix.
the air crew. Wow,
Bro,
y'all are
It's
you
out
diabolical.
of
don't know
control.
what you're talking about. If you are y'all are sleeping on these these Chinese
Yo,
brand shoes, bro.
No, hey, you're right, Troll. You're right, Troll, because I've heard a lot of AAU coaches have come to me and talked to me about the Lei Nings and different stuff like that, how comfortable they are. When you're talking about a performance basketball shoe, you're looking for something that's actually going to do well on the court. I mean, style is one thing, but how your feet move and how you're moving
Bro,
left
how
to
they
right and
feel
stuff
is
like
like
that,
on
yeah,
another.
it
I
it
can't
it,
even.
it, it matters. It
bro,
matters.
It's
Alan
called
Kick said,
it's called Wade All City.
yeah, hey,
All City
Alan
is the other
Kick,
one.
Alan Kick says those are the daughter of Wade.
That's why I said he only got one son, so.
Yo,
Oh, y'all dirty.
yo,
Y'all
Did
dirty.
that kid actually go through with that?
I
I
hope.
hope
bro.
not. Hey, can we change the subject? I ain't trying to get flagged. I
Yeah,
ain't trying to get flagged,
yeah,
yo. I ain't trying
yeah.
to get our stuff up, yo.
All
We
City,
change the
No,
yeah,
Yo,
subject.
All City is what the other one was that I have, or that I used to buy all the All Cities, but there ain't nothing poor about no Way of Ways, bro. These shits are two hundred
Oh
and
yeah, they
twenty
move.
dollars.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
they
mean?
yeah,
move.
These shits are how much was this? $225 for that shoe.
wow.
yo,
That's
Bobby Pesos.
Worth it.
Hey, Bobby Pesos
yeah.
says I need some good shoes with grip. So when I go see my single mommies,
Oh my lord.
Peso out of control, bro.
Hey,
Peso
hey,
be
hey,
peso out of
cut a
control.
hole in the bottom of the sock.
yo, hit that like button, fellas. Hit that like button, fellas.
Cut a hole
Yo,
in the
real
bottom of
quick
the.
though, real quick while we on the topic of shoes, bro, cause that's a great segue right there. I don't know if y'all seen this, bro, but I do got video of it. Cool Kai
Oh,
almost lost a crap ton of that
Yeah,
heat, bro.
yeah,
yeah.
I'm
from his
talking about
storage
He
unit.
did
crap ton.
what?
That
Hey,
His
storage,
storage units.
am I the bad guy saying that? I hope it would have happened because he got a shit ton of shoes, bro.
bro. Troll, did you
He
see
got
it?
kicked, bro.
Like
He
he
got
got
kicked, man.
the guy
He
that you
got
was
kicked.
talking about, Troll, the last
Yeah,
time
I
you were
know
here,
Cool Kai. What did he do?
he almost lost like a crap ton of like Nike Heat, bro. Like a lot of it. I got the video. I
For
got the video. I
He
got the
Just
had
got
I
a
video.
thought
phone call from the storage space, like, yeah, you got another space in here. I'm like, what? Bro,
Play the tape.
I would have lost all this shit from a nigga for $100 probably. We just looked these up. These shit's going for $2,000. Nah, it's unbelievable. They can't even make this shit up. Man, this shit's crazy. I got a problem, son. Nigga that would have came out, boy, he was changed his damn life. He came and got this shit for $100. Oh damn, I was looking for these. Remember these? Yeah, that's they cut. This nigga know every day. Lord, yeah.
These are one of those like, damn, these shits is crazy. Nobody want them.
Bro, you know my dumb ass bought them hard.
They probably fucking go for chicken now.
Jeez.
Bro, I'm so glad you ain't buy these shit.
Them shit's on deck every color. Yeah, I almost lost over this shit, y'all. Knicks, shout out to the motherfucking Knicks. Crazy, yo.
Remember, I bought this shit and returned it. Shit was fuck. Big body.
Yeah, this shit is huge. That's why I ain't know with it. Man, this shit crazy, yo.
I need context. What's happening here?
So he
what
got a
happened?
You almost lost the
at
storage unit.
Huh?
at the storage unit.
Okay.
A guy that he had in control of that storage unit got fired. Right, Will? He fired the guy. Is that's at least that's what
Yeah.
I thought he said.
He got
fired the
fired
guy that
and
controlled.
fired the guy, and then on top of that, it was like he almost forgot about it, and he didn't make the payment. There was a payment he wasn't gonna make. He almost forgot about it, but somebody tipped him off. So, because when you lose your
Yeah, they auction that shit off.
yeah
Right.
Mhm.
That he only
Okay.
owed $100.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
But
it.
like I said, but see, he gets shoes thrown to him, and he buys so many doubles and triples of shoes that he forgets. I mean, he's a big time sneakerhead. So
But those shoes all look like they were worn before. Like they were laced up, but they weren't like they didn't have like the factory tied. You know what I mean? How they tie
yeah, I know what
the.
you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he
Just
was about to
warm
lose
and threw them
all.
in there. Yeah,
He about to lose every single last one of them right now. Over
He only
$100 that he fired.
hey,
but see,
he only
the
have
only thing
one pair of his shoes.
yeah, and that's the
He's
crazy
smart.
thing. The thing I would ask him, I'm like, bro, like there comes a point,
Maybe.
I've been downsized. There comes a point to where are you holding on to them for whatever? Because sometimes our ego can get in the middle of things, you know. So it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's true.
he might as well just go ahead and sell them, bro. Like,
I
not
mean,
gonna
he got
keep
Yeah.
his
them
own
all.
brand.
Nah,
I don't know
bro.
why he still got. He got his own brand. He only have one
That's
shoe of his brand there.
you picking up what I'm putting down, JB. Like, it's like,
Of
what's
course,
the
of course.
point?
I'm a little
Yeah, it's
tipsy.
like,
I'm a little tipsy, but I'm here. I'm here.
but it's like, it comes to a
I'm here.
point to where
I'm
it's
here.
like, I mean,
You need some milk.
he had
Need
Yeah.
double
some
F's in
milk.
there, bro. So I don't know.
Need some milk.
Oh
And then
man.
also too, y'all, not in sneaker news, bro. There was another shoe that made the news this week. Um,
The air
and
bacon.
a lot of people waiting on this shoe, bro. Them bacons.
Mm.
The air bacons.
Why?
Bacon, 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 bacon.
Bacon.
Made the news. This was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sometimes
JB,
I
don't you
just
got the
sometimes
bacon,
I
bro?
just don't get it, bro. I get
They
the
released three
nostalgia.
pairs ago.
I get the history.
They,
This shoe doesn't do
they're
nothing
releasing
for
three
me.
colors of this.
You ain't
Three
full
Bro,
of
colors.
bro.
it's
You ain't
to
full of the
me,
bacon.
it's like end of last year, I was on somebody else's podcast and I had told them what was basically going down with Nike and Jordan Brand. And this is going to be a reoccurring thing. Expect this same stuff to be happening in 2026. Nike is basically, and Jordan Brand is giving something for everybody. For us old heads, bringing back nostalgia.
Yeah.
Sometimes bringing innovative for the new guys, and then just a little bit of hype. They're just hitting all lanes, huh? So I like the shoe. It's the only one I'm going to pick up. I don't need the other colorways. I just need this one. So,
What is that?
Yeah,
That
that's
black say? Is the air gonna be on the back?
yeah.
uh, I hope so, but I think it might be different because of the controversy when it first came out.
Yeah,
Mm,
they're
Which,
not putting the Jewish
wh-
symbol. They're not doing it. They're putting the Nike Air on the back.
which I felt honestly, I understand because I respect other people's religious beliefs, but I felt like it still was a reach though, because back then the stitching and the tooling on the machines, I get it. I totally get it.
mm-hmm.
I get it. Like no disrespect, to other people's religious beliefs, but come on, man, stop it.
Stop playing with it. Are you
Stop
thinking
playing,
about
man.
getting over with when they come out? Troll,
Man,
but
hell,
Troll already said, he ain't even
They
man,
don't do
worried
nothing
about
for me.
shit.
But it's
Does an Oreo like milk? Yes. So yeah, bro. I'm
I'm
good.
getting them
JB.
for that back for that.
Oh, JB said, yeah, he rocking with him
Hell
too.
yeah.
That
I'm putting
look
it
like
Hell
back there, bro.
too, bro. I'm
I'm
not.
gonna do like every other sneaker collector. Let's see.
Hey Mo, go for my size 11 and a half on
what
those,
is
I
please.
this?
Thank
got you.
you.
I got you. I'm with Troll. I ain't. I'm gonna skip the bacons, bro. I'm definitely gonna skip the bacons on this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And outside of sneaker news, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna
Outside,
do like every other sneaker collector.
we know you gonna get. JB is about them bacons, bro. He about them bacons. Now outside of
Yep.
sneaker news, now
Bacon.
my boy DJ Khaled, bro. He was also in sneaker news today. He was training with
Well,
what's the
training.
guy, bro? Ash. What's his name? Y'all, y'all, y'all seen the video? Troll, you seen the video? I wanted to get Troll's reaction of DJ Khaled running
Yo,
by
yo, roll
trailer.
the tape, bro.
I want
You don't
Roll the
want my
tape, troll.
reaction.
you don't want my you don't.
I want to get Troll again's reaction.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to
troll.
What you,
Watch
DJ Khaled.
this,
Hey, here
bro.
you go, Troll. And to the chat. What y'all think? He made a big move,
Oh
right? Here we
my
go.
god.
Here we go.
Oh my god. Here we go. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
He killing it, bro.
Holy shit.
Don't make no doggone sense, man, with that spray tan.
Hey, but he doing what he doing though.
I want to know what the other dude's doing. Why is he running so slow? I did see this actually.
him and Ashton Hall, yeah.
I thought that was AI.
No,
No,
that's
no,
real.
no, no,
bro.
no, no, no.
Nah, that's not AI.
Yo, Khaled is a fucking
He's
idiot.
trying to lose,
He
trying to lose
got
some
he
weight.
got 340 to 50 pounds, and he's running on his heels. Do you know what that does to your knees?
He don't give a damn.
Nobody told him, bro, run on the balls of your feet, like the other
Nah,
dude
man.
was doing.
Hey,
Bro.
Nah, bro. You
This
don't
is
worry
what
about that.
this is what happened to Derrick Rose. He used to like to run on his heels. He used to like to jump and dunk and land on his heels. You gonna pop your kneecap out, bro. I hope he does too, because Khaled has gotten to be one of the corniest fucking music people, personalities I've ever seen in my life at some point. Like, this guy
Don't
is
wish
so
harm
fucking
on
corny
nobody
to
on
me
our
now.
show.
Huh?
Don't wish no harm on nobody on our show. We get bad juju for that.
Oh, I
No,
wish
what-
harm
what is
every
that?
day, bro. I don't
No,
pray
it's-
for
it's-
myself. I pray for other people. I pray for the downfall of other people. You know what I mean? I don't pray for me. You know, like,
don't say he punishing them damn.
I
streets.
just look at Khaled to where he's definitely about his money. The only person who I noticed that literally besides Oprah who went to freaking Weight Watchers and didn't lose any weight.
he refuses to lose weight, bro. I want to know what he eats on the regular, because like, this guy has been fat as fuck for years, and it's about the point where I'm thinking it's just a part of his aesthetic, his look, his. Okay, put it this way. You know when
looks
Jonah
better
Hill,
fat. He looks
you
better
know,
fat.
you know when Jonah Hill got skinny.
Yeah,
It took us a
yeah.
long time to get used to
Yeah,
that.
used to that. Yeah.
And he didn't hit the same. You know what I mean? When he,
Well, I agree, because if you seen pictures of DJ Khaled when he first was coming up, you're like, you sure that's DJ Khaled? You know?
I don't think I've ever seen him not fat.
Me
No,
neither.
bro. I've seen him not fat, bro. No, I've seen him.
I
not
seen
fat.
him not fat. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
You
when
have
he used
seen
to
him not-
make.
yeah,
Yeah, this is when he used to make beats of his bass man on his.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
when he was just a DJ, maybe he was.
yeah.
Maybe he
Yes.
was. It's hard to DJ when you're fat, like that.
Come on, bro.
Let me see.
Come on. Strong man.
I'm putting in DJ Khaled before he was fat.
Oh, he was
Let's see.
Is that what you really googling, bro?
fat.
You really googling that?
Yeah, I gotta see
No,
it.
he is.
Troll, you a savage, bro.
Now, while Troll is Googling when he's he want to see DJ Khaled skinny, bro. Y'all
Oh, no.
know we got
Hold on, here. Let's see if I can do this, because I see this little present. Let me do share screen.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
It might pop up.
Hold on, I gotta activate some shit
might
on
pop
the Mac. Let's go. What is this shit on? We're on Google Chrome, right? Google Chrome.
No, we StreamYard, yeah, Google Chrome, StreamYard.
It's not trying to let me. Hold on a minute. Share tab. Window. I'm on Safari. Okay, share. All right.
Will it allow you? What you trying to show us? Khaled while he's skinny?
It's skinny, quote unquote.
That's skinny.
No, he's definitely a whole lot smaller. He's half a person, more than half a person. Like, even his facial hair is different, bro. Like, he got a 5 o'clock shot. He is JB. You know what
It's
I'm
half
talking
of the
about.
man.
You've seen it.
Maybe in his teenage years.
What is it?
The skinny Khaled.
He used to be half a man.
You know what? He should make a skinny Khaled drink. Like,
That might work. Bro,
Let me
can
go here.
you get it to pop up?
Safari will not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit. Quit and reopen. Hold on, I gotta quit and reopen it. Hold on.
So, well, while Troll is doing that, we got a quick funniest ish
He said, did they
Shit
rub
all week.
Diddy's
I
lotion?
know we got to hit y'all
They
with
rub
the
Steve's oil, lotion.
so while you do that, gang, we about to take a look at the funniest. Is this one real short right here? This real short. The funniest ish that we seen all week. Roll tape.
Roll tape.
Let's roll the tape.
Here we go. Roll the tape.
Okay.
What you said you can't eat?
I can't eat macaroni.
What's in?
Man,
What wrong? What wrong with the macaroni and cheese?
Let I lose. Let I taste. Let I lose, nigga. What it is? See it.
What you mean you what?
Let I lose, man.
You
I can't
what?
eat macaroni. You want it? You done had it.
You say you what?
Let I lose.
Letalosis. The fuck is that?
What it is then? Let I lose. Let I lose. Say it.
The fuck?
Say it real quick though. I see you got him camera, but I'm saying say it though.
Man, say this shit for real, bro. Stop
No,
playing, man.
I'm sorry, I ain't playing. Let I lose. Let I lose. Let I lose it, boy.
Will.
It was you trying to say lactose intolerant?
Yeah.
Is that what you trying to say? Lactose intolerant?
He had it right. Lactose.
Let's our lessons. Let's our losses.
That motherfucker high as
My
shit.
boy couldn't say lactose intolerant.
Lactose.
He will let losses.
Lactose.
What you got? What you got, troll? Come on, show us.
I'm trying. The Mac is trying to protect me from viruses and bullshit, and I don't know how to.
Damn.
It's not letting me
Come
share
on,
it.
troll. You killing me, Smooth. You killing me, Smooth.
It's because I'm not on my original StreamYard account.
Shout out to my guy Cash Kicks in the building.
Oh, so
Cash,
you and your troll
Wait,
account.
there it goes. There it goes. Okay. Oh shit! Wait. Later.
let's see what trolls.
It should allow you now. Hold on. Share screen.
See what it does. My guy
Yo, we the best, baby. We the best. That's what we doing out here, man.
For real.
Nah, I like Khaled, man. He killed cornball, but I like him.
Hey, he definitely a staple in the sneaker community.
Yeah,
is it hitting you up? Soul?
No.
All right, fuck it. We're starting to. I'll figure it out another time.
Yeah, we'll get it.
But
right though.
what I'm seeing, he's all right. Yeah, he is half. He's about half. But half is still pretty bad. You know what I mean?
He Lotus.
Oh man.
He Lotus.
Like Tylo.
Now listen, guys. Y'all know we at the top of the hour, bro. So y'all already know what that mean, man. We about to get off into a topic. I guess it really just popped up right before we actually aired the show, right, JB? This was just something it just manifested itself right as we were getting ready to go live. So with that being said, y'all already know what time it is.
Yes.
Now look, as mentioned, bro, at the beginning of the video, man, we saw a video of I think it was my guy. Damn man, I forgot his name just that damn quick, bro. Because I don't be
Flight
watching. Flight Academy Kicks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Flight Academy made a video about where Reps is from, and he kind of touched on some of the topics, bro, about I guess them being made different, being made in different factories. Some of the stuff he was saying was, I guess, kind of true. And then some of the stuff he was saying was it was not true, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then when like I pay attention to what a lot of people say, like when they say it. So it like you have to be careful with what you say, bro. Cause then you'll say something else 5 minutes down the road and won't realize what you said like 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Like when people say, bro, you gotta watch out for these reps, bro, and this and that, because that's what he was talking about. He was actually talking about UAs and reps. You know, this was the whole video. He was talking about UAs and reps. This is when he kind of had exposed, the bigger brands getting stuff cheaply made by them and then just slapping a tag on it. But he just took the sneaker part out of it and was talking about the sneaker part of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, we do not have any problem with Flight Academy kicks. None at all.
We?
Well, Troll might have.
I got some problems with him. Yeah,
I got issues, man. I got problems. But he said,
fuck that guy.
This is gonna get hot and heavy.
So he said a couple of things, bro. So have y'all heard, like, have you ever heard somebody, they'll say this, bro? They'll say, watch out for the fakes. Man, these fakes is scary, this and that. And then they'll, what JB called, tiptoe and tap dance back. And then they'll say, but the reps, if you buy them, they're going to fall apart on you. But you you just said, bro, the reps are that good. And then they tap dance and say, no, they cheaply made.
You guys, I know we're all sneakerheads. I just want to come from the retail side and talk about where he's coming from the retail side.
Right.
The authentic side. And this is an individual who is all authentic, but has not crossed over to where me, as a person who is authentic, he's not crossed over to see what you guys know. I could be wrong. Maybe he has. Maybe he has. I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he has. But from what he's putting out there, he hasn't. So and I'm talking about from a wisdom standpoint. If you do not know what you're talking about, it's better just to, because you're misleading a lot of people. And people are drinking that num-num juice. And to me, spelled backwards between num-num juice is dum-dum juice. Because when you're out here speaking on something that you have no idea what you're speaking about, you gotta make yourself look like a clown, bro. And I have respect for you, but I asked Flight Academy Kicks, and this is Boss Dub Kicks talking. Take out the time, talk to some people from the UA market, and honestly educate yourself about it, and then do another video. That's what I asked you to do. I challenge you to do that, Flight Academy Kicks, because I represent the authentic side. I'm right there with you. But I'm a cold piece now that I'm getting tapped in with the UA side and getting educated. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So my authenticating, when it come down to these sneakers, maybe I might come in your store and there might be something in there that's UA.
Wait a minute. You're telling me this guy has a fucking store now?
Yeah.
An actual physical store?
Yeah, three. Yeah, he lives pretty close to JB.
Yeah,
he out there.
No, yeah.
But some of the stuff
Flight Academy Kicks crossed over a long time ago. He crossed over, bro. You don't sit down and have interviews with you and fat ass fucking Unbreakable Kicks at Mr. Chow's what's it called? Soul Selection here in Vegas. This motherfucker, Mr. Chow, I've been to his shop. In fact, back in my Reddit days, that was the first shop I took a UA2 to get legit checked at. This dude, there's a okay. So let me explain this.
Hold on, I gotta put you.
There's a ceiling and a floor. The ceiling is everything about UAs. The floor is nothing about UAs. And there's a middle ground in there. That means that you're a legitimate person, right? Like you might sell shoes legitimately. If you know nothing about UAs, you are probably unknowingly selling them. If you know too much about UAs, you are knowingly selling them. So if you got to live somewhere in here when you're a resale shop owner, right? Mr. Chow knew way too much about UAs, okay? Way too much. I'm talking about, I took the original, the original UAs of the Travis Scott one, the first one, the Mocha one. were not great. They were inconsistent, but so were the retail pairs of the original Travis Scott one. The colors were off across the board. But then I brought in a Spider-Man one. This motherfucker knew everything there was to know about the UA Spider-Man ones. So, Flight Academy kicks and Unbreakable kicks and Kais has all been to this guy's shop. You're talking about a guy who claims to have the authentic pair of the yellow Travis Scott 6s that only like one are known to be made. Maybe 6, I think, are made, but Offset had one of them. The rumor is only one was made, specifically for Offset. And Mr. Chow somehow had it at the same time that Offset had it.
Damn.
Are you trying to tell me
Damn.
that Flight Academy kicks, who has gotten his shoes early as shit for fucking I don't know how long, some of them questionable as fuck, overcharging the shit out of, he don't fucking go and get some of his shit from China, bro? When his fucking protege allegedly, when his protege Unbreakable Kicks gets all his shoes from Flight Academy Kicks, and he's been caught with UAs multiple times in the past.
Allegedly.
Come on, bro. That's not alleged.
Allegedly.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
The red flag, bro.
That is a fact. UBK has been caught with UAs. And then when he got caught, I got all my shit from Flight. Bro.
Bobby Peso said, I believe Tro.
It was
because they were there. Those motherfuckers, Perm, Bobby Peso, they were there for this.
They talked about it. They addressed it. They talked about it. Yeah,
they can talk all they want. So when they sit there and talk about how 1 minute, you got to be careful, they're scary, and then the next minute they're talking about, they made like shit. How can they be scary and made like shit at the same time, bitch?
That's my argument, bro. That's my
pine greens. Remember the pine greens?
Things, bro. They do the smoking mirror thing.
Y'all know what side I'm on. I'm on the side of truth.
Come on, Will.
Yeah.
You cannot say that UAs are a threat as if UAs look so goddamn good that you got to be afraid you might get got. And then in the same breath say, but they made like shit. Da, da, da. You just can't.
I agree.
The reason why he tries to clean it up and say they made like shit is because he's like, wait a minute. If I tell everybody that the UAs are so scary, what's to stop them from just buying the UAs instead of coming to my shop? You know what I mean?
That's the argument. That is the argument right there, Troll, with a lot of resellers. And I've tried to debunk this and try to tell them, listen, if you're a reseller, and I know Ban85 can vouch for this, if he's still watching.
My bad. Wait. My bad, real quick. Mr. Perfect, you're right. Unbreakable was getting his stuff from Fine Line, but so was Flight Academy Kicks. So Fine Line was the one under investigation for a long time. You're right. My bad. I forgot that.
Yeah, don't get me talking about that guy.
But the two of them together, they you know what I mean? They work together to get shoes. My bad. I got them two kind of confused. Flight got his shit from Fine Line. Unbreakable got his shit from Fine Line. And Unbreakable, because he was on YouTube all the goddamn time running his mouth, trying to get some clout. And Flight was kind of low-key. UBK got caught with the UAs. Flight, he hadn't gotten caught. Well, did Flight get caught? He might have got questioned for...
he went a different route. Unbreakable went a different route because he was trying to get these shoes and got caught with the wrong batch and they were UAs. He went a different direction that he shouldn't have went.
Damn.
But I think Flight, he might have got caught up with those shatter backboard threes. A lot of people got caught with them shits. Because they were getting them super early. And Seth Fowler got caught with one.
Bro, the list goes on and on. The list goes on and on. What I'm trying to sit here and say is that when I say I'm on the side of truth is that when I came over here, I'm still an authentic guy.
Yes.
All authentic guy. But when I see these GX pairs, these pairs that the guys on top of the screen be getting, and other guys who probably will chop in and that's on Instagram, when I see their pairs, I know the differences. And I've been learning the differences. But I'm not going to be the first one to sit here and be like, they're made like crap. Because I've seen what JB, I've seen what Soul Priority. I've seen what Sneaker Lover and other guys put on their pages. You're
Yeah.
not going to get me to believe that they're made that good and then they're still crap. You're lying. Stop lying. And then on top of that, resellers on the authentic side, I'm speaking to y'all right now. What happens on the UA side will never slow down what you guys got going on. I'm here
No.
to tell you this right now. People who buy UAs are going to continue to buy UAs. Now, if they decide that they want to spend more over there, then they will. But it's not going to change your market, man. You got to stop thinking like that. You got to
True
stop
swag
thinking
in
like
the
that.
building.
And if you're a real reseller, you getting your bag anyway. You ain't just sticking to sneakers.
Yeah, that's what I was
Resellers
gonna
resell
say.
everything.
They're gonna grab some
They
what you
going they
say,
gonna grab
Pokemon
whatever.
cards,
Yeah, Pokemon
Chrome
cards,
Hearts.
Labubu, all that stuff. But because of the fact that you stay in one lane, of course your vision's gonna be like this. Okay? So stop that narrative, man, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. And y'all know I got much
What the?
respect, but y'all gotta stop that, man. Please stop it.
Well, the
What happens
only
in the US?
argument
Yeah.
we have with majority of the people who give their advice on the authentic side, bro, or do all this talk like the last video. I mean, like again, bro, we're not bashing Flight. I'm just saying when you put this type of information out, bro, you just got to make sure you done held enough reps, UAs, or fakes, or whatever y'all want to call it,
Exactly.
in your
Exactly.
hand to give credible
Bro, they
information.
cannot do it. They cannot take. Listen, all of us have had a UA pair of something and a retail pair of the same shoe and looked at it
Mm-hmm.
and been like, why the fuck is this so much more than this? We've done it, bro. Anybody that owns a retail shop cannot be objective. If they are objective, they are concerned that the people that are not self-proclaimed, just I'm only getting retail,
Mm-hmm.
authentic, whatever, they are not confident that those people will that the people that are like on the fence are gonna just not get the UA.
Mm-hmm.
They are concerned, and I can tell you right now, this shit. The more that on TikTok, I don't have TikTok, but I keep hearing that TikTok is way crazier with the UAs than us
They
over
are.
here
I've heard that.
on
I've
Instagram
heard
and
that.
YouTube. UAs are making a name for themselves out there. You know what I mean? A lot of people have said, "Man, I'm not spending I'm definitely not paying resell." And now that Nike is charging us $225, which ends up being $245 or a little more than that, I don't even want to pay that. I might as well just pay the 150, 140, 160, whatever it is.
I
It's
agree. Like I agree because I tell people I always tell people do what you feel is best for you at the end of the day. Okay.
Right.
If you're telling me, and once again, y'all know what side I come from. Okay. If you're telling me, and I'm just using real logic, if you're telling me that I can get a shoe that's one of one for half the price, what you think I'm gonna do?
well for
Realistically,
you
I'm
are
just
gonna you are gonna just pass and stick to the retail, but
but
most
I'm just
people,
or
yeah,
gonna do what? Or gonna do what?
yeah, they
So how am
have
I going to
to.
be mad? You know?
They have to try to say what they're trying to do, what they should do. Let me say that.
I'm gonna
What
get
f-
that one, JB. I don't care. I'm getting that one. Getting that one, JB. You know?
Wait, you gonna get that one UA?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Will that be your first?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Hey,
I was under the impression. I was under the impression
late
you
to the
haven't.
party, troll. You
Hold on,
late to
I
the
was under
party,
the
man.
impression
to
you
the
haven't
party.
even bought. You never bought one. I thought you were still.
Here's the thing. I'm being
hold
brutally honest.
hold on, Will. Let me put you on the screen so you can let everybody know what's going on. Yeah, Troll, you kind of late, but I'm gonna let him explain it now that the cat's out the bag because you got to hear what he's doing. So I'm gonna solo him real quick. There you go.
I personally am buying the authentic pairs, keeping them on ice, and buying the GX pairs and having fun with them.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
literally one of one. They're literally one of one. So in the long run, financially, will it cost me a little bit more money? Yes. But if I said, hey, you know what? I got this you know, I got this Travis Scott whatever over here that's authentic that's going for $1,500. I'm gonna keep letting that stack up in price. Then I'm gonna go get this GX pair over here and have fun with it. I'm
Negro,
boss.
I'm
Yeah.
taking a shot.
So, so listen,
Keeping it
Will
real.
Will has officially told y'all, bro, that and
Cheat code to me.
That's exactly what it is.
The cheat
he
code.
Listen,
Cheat code.
do you
I
know how
just
many
I
people are
thought
surprised to hear him say this though, troll? This is a man, bro, that has been all authentic this whole time. Never wanted to try it.
I was
But he
under the
saw it.
impression that you were just getting the information, understanding that you always legit check the fucking person, not the shoe. I've always said that, right?
Yeah, of course.
So, and that includes these resale owners, shops, and all that. I was just under the impression that you were here, you're accepting of it and stuff, but I didn't know you had some, or that you had actually gone ahead and got one and seen what it's like. You know what I mean?
No,
I
here's
got two.
the way.
I got two on the way. I
Yeah,
got
two
two
on the
on
way.
the way. And because me and Mo and I talked about it, I said, bruh, I'm gonna lose value on a authentic pair that I know I want to keep that I can sell later on down the road because I'm always getting these top tier sneakers. So I might as well keep those on ice, pay my 120 to 160 on these, and enjoy them, bro. Because sneakers are meant to be, you know,
Yeah.
they're meant to be worn.
To be
Mr.
clear
JP,
though, I think I
he
need to be
froze, is it?
transparent also. I fucking hate resale. I hate the whole concept of it. I hate the idea that a person wants something so much that they are willing to give another man 3 times the amount of money for it. Especially, and even it's even worse if they plan on wearing it, to me. Because at that point, like you said, you might as well go buy the fucking UA. If you're going to put that shit on your feet and trash it off of one time, all it takes is one time. You wear that shit out on the street, the bottoms are fucked.
Yep.
Unless you want to be like Jumper Man Bitch and buy some goddamn silicone bottoms and put that shit, you know what I mean, on the bottom. You know what I mean? And fucking and walk around with some goddamn shit in there, and then not only the silicone bottom, but you want to put the plastic silicone titty in the fucking toe box that stops it from creasing. I'm like, yo, my daughter, I bought her a pair of the Spider-Verse ones like a couple weeks ago. She was walking like a duck. She didn't want to crease them. My older one, she has some other shoes, and she was like, "Oh, one of my friends gave me one of these shoe tree things that keeps it from creasing." I'm like, "You motherfuckers better crease them shits." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
waste. Yeah, it's a waste of time. Like I'm not getting an iron. You can look on the toe box of these 2014s. I'm not getting an iron in a cloth and doing all that. You wear your shoes are meant to
wear
be
them.
worn,
I
bro.
told my daughter, don't you ever.
They're gonna crease.
Don't
They're
you
gonna
ever
crease.
buy a pair of shoes and walk funny in them. Now, I'm not saying you need to be squatting down and changing tires in them or doing that, because that's just too much. But I'm like, don't be walking around in these
I do
shoes
it.
fucking babying. What do you do?
I change tires on my sneakers. I don't care.
Okay, I'm not saying you can't do. I'm just telling them now you don't need to be abusing the sneaker. I'm just saying walk normally. Okay? Walk normally in them. I've squatted down and changed tires in my shit all the time. Like, but I got you fucking. I don't care. To me, they're just whatever. But most people aren't like that. You know what I mean? And they want to preserve them. But I'm just like, walk normal. Don't be doing all that extra shit.
The only ones I walk funny on is on my Tims.
Let me ask the chat this.
It's my Tims.
The guys that are the guys that are in the chat right now, Will is saying that he is officially going to buy the top of the top UAs and keep his authentic sneakers on ice. For those of y'all that are in the chat right now, do that make sense to y'all? Because I'm asking this question for a reason. Do that make sense to y'all for Will to do that? Because boy, once Will said that he was buying UAs, the numbers went up. So somebody stepped in the room.
Wait a second.
Stepped in the room. Like, hold on.
Would you still be doing that if there was if the resale market just doesn't? a lot of shoes now are not hitting for much money. You feel me? At least not at first. A lot of people could buy a shoe and instantly sell it before the Nike even ships it and know that they're going to make a couple $100, a few $100. But right now, every shoe might go up in a few years. Let's just say the resale market tanks for good. If you don't hit on an authentic, would you be inclined to get the UA? Or because the way you're saying it, you're keeping it on ice because you think you might be able to sell it. You're seeing the authentic.
I am gonna sell it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go out and sell it, but what happens if you turn around and you realize you've put 5 shoes on ice that are not inflating in value? At that point, it's like if you want a shoe and you don't get a retail, are you gonna wear your retails now?
He got a double up.
Here's the thing. When it personally, when it comes down to me, when I buy sneakers, I am just a nerd on resale market. And the way how the market does, especially real quick on resale, a shoe like this right now is still going over almost $350, $400. By the time the shoe releases, it's damn near retail. I don't really care. I don't really care too much about resale or anything like that. I just buy a shoe because I sit around there and like it. Now, the top tier shoes, there's some that are like collabs, like a Tokyo, Undefeated 4, stuff like that. They're always going to have resale value. Those shoes are always going to have resale value.
Even after they re-release them?
Even after they re-release them, yes. Because the demand for it, the demand for that shoe, a lot of people are not going to be able to touch that shoe. A lot of people are not going to be able to.
And the fact that they're only making 25,000 pairs.
But you're talking about the originals, not the re-release.
The re-release.
I'm talking about the re-release, yeah.
So hold on. You think that when these Undefeated 4 re-release or reloaded or whatever you want to call them comes out, that shoe is gonna have some crazy resale value?
It's gonna have. It's gonna. What I mean by that, it's not gonna go for thousands of dollars. No, it won't, Tro. It won't. But for hundreds, yeah. Hundreds.
Because we just got a fucking military 4. At one time was pretty high up there, and when they re-released these military 4s, the blue ones, they didn't fucking.
There was 600,000 pairs too.
That's what I'm saying. So what if? So are you telling me
that with these? They're not doing that with these.
So you're telling me they're going to limit the Undefeateds again?
Yeah.
Yes, the Undefeateds are limited and the Tokyos are limited. The Tokyos is less than 30,000 pairs.
Yeah.
I assumed they were going to do the same thing with these that they did with the fucking militaries, and they did.
No.
Okay. So any kind of collab shoe, they're going to keep limiting it.
For the most
super
part,
limited.
Because it's like super limited. Because it's like Mo knows. I've been in the Discord groups on the UA set. I've seen all those Kobe's. Give me them. Because I told people at the end of the day, I don't care. I said it last week. You're not paying anything for me. I don't care. If you're sitting around here worrying about what another man honestly really has on his shoes, we might as well go to bed together.
Yeah.
If you care that much, you know what I'm saying?
And I was saying there was this guy that used to be on my ass all the time about every shoe, about every. No pause, because this shit for him is real. It's not real for me, but for him that shit is real. This guy used to be on my ass all the time. Everything I said, everything I did, everywhere I go, criticizing me about UAs and this and that. There's actually a few of them. You're saying that if they're on my ass about
don't
UAs,
do that. Give us names. Don't do that.
All right, well, fuck. I'm talking about Topps World.
Okay.
I'm talking about Ron's other alter ego.
Okay.
Right? I'm talking about guys like who else? There was some chat motherfuckers too. You're saying that if they're on my ass that hard about fucking what I'm wearing and why I'm telling other people, hey, well, you can get this shit for cheaper. You're saying they're gay.
No.
Right.
I'm sitting around here saying, look, right. if that's what you do behind closed doors, if that's your lifestyle, then that's your lifestyle. But what I can honestly sit here and say, and I stand on it, This is just some real grown man stuff, okay? I stand on it. the fact of the matter is that people are caring so much about what's on another man's shoe, while I'm out here sitting around here slapping cheeks with some bad bitches. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, bro. It's nasty work, bro. Because the bitches don't really sit around here and care about you rocking UAs just as long as you clean and you well put together. But you got these dudes.
Go ahead,
I'm not
dog.
lying. Tell me I'm not lying.
Yo, the ladies, you know what the ladies want to see you in, though, bro?
Pandas?
No, them barbecue 3000s, bro.
Oh, them barbecue. Hey, yeah, the barbecue
the sandals that the old men barbecue in. That's what the ladies want. I posted a video in my stories, bro.
The Sugar Duty 100.
Bro,
the Sugar Daddy 100.
Grown women who see that, bro, you talk about getting them moist in the right areas. They see that, they like, ooh, I know.
Thousands, bro.
Yeah, I know his pockets is fat.
If you have, listen, if you got the Sugar Daddy fit, the jean shorts with the chancletas and the side, listen, the side pocket, where you put your cell phone, and then you got the Bluetooth headset. Yo, that's the Sugar Daddy outfit right there.
The Bluetooth headset, he said.
You got them
barbecue. You got business,
bro.
Hey,
I'm
just kidding.
Right down.
No socks or with socks?
No socks.
No socks.
No socks, bro.
A little bit.
Get your feet done. No socks, bro.
Smelling like Old Spice and barbecue.
Hey, like
with
I
them
said,
on with no socks.
We all got options, okay? I will never knock another man for what he decides. Hey, he went that route. That's his own personal choice.
And Jay Davis said a rust-free Cadillac.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Bro, you a winner, bro.
You're out there looking like Said the Entertainer, bro. I'm telling you.
For real though. Hey, but we not lying. This is the truth, bro. I put that in my story. It was a female, bro. She talked about this.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all seen it, but yeah, I put it in my story.
What kind of female was she?
Oh no. She was saying, she was like, yo, if they got these on, they got their shit together. They got an Air Force 150. They got a Chevy Sierra. Bro, they got
thousands.
So they're gold diggers then.
No,
she was spitting fat.
She was spitting back, bro.
I will never fucking wear no damn.
Hold on,
bro.
I'm gonna play the video.
Play the video.
I got it in my story. So here it is right here. I'm gonna play the audio.
A Dodge Ram Hemi.
All right, just I don't even care what this fucking big mouth bass has to say. All right, I don't even want to hear this shit. I don't care, bro. I don't even care at this point.
Want to know what
Yo, if I'm wearing them shits and I have money and I have this and that, I'm not looking for no big mouth bass. Okay, fresh out of Lake Mead over here. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I don't even want to hear it. Your opinion means nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear it.
Barbecue 3000s.
I know what she was trying to. I know what she was trying to say in there because she did have some truth to it. I know what she was trying to say. Troll, you a fool. I love it, bro. I love
she had some
I love it.
Truth.
Yes,
she had some worms and some goddamn tackle box, some deep in your tackle box shit in there. I don't want to hear what this bitch had to say about no motherfucker, bro. You better take what you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tackle box special.
But she had some good pointers in there, though, bro.
She did.
You are a savage saying he can tackle box.
I don't want to hear what no goddamn flounder. I don't want to hear what no goddamn tilapia has to say about no man, bro.
Oh, man.
Yo, Big Pern said trout mouth.
I tell my retail guys this though, Mo. I tell my retail guys this. I say I would hope that they would just be open-minded to being like, hey, you know what? These things is one-on-one.
They're not going
really,
to.
You know, I'm just saying.
Their pride is gonna get the best of them.
That's and from what I've learned in my faith, before the fall comes pride. Pride happens before the fall. Pride happens before the fall, man.
Well, listen, I want to play this audio real quick since you said that. This is our guy, Flight Academy Kids. He's saying what we saying could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play what he say. Y'all let me know if y'all can hit it. So he's saying Mate, same. Now again, I didn't get this video or whatnot. Y'all know normally we'll have a video, so we just gonna go off the audio this time. So I'm just
All
gonna
right.
audio.
Play the evidence.
All right.
We'll stop the audio, okay?
All right.
Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear?
Go and get stuff made over there, and then
I can hear it.
Put it closer.
it's just one of those things, bro. So, the question came up once again, man. Question came up once again. The shoes, these rep shoes and the real shoes, right? Rep shoes and real shoes. So I feel like, okay, let's have a conversation again, right? The most live conception is all the shoes are made in the same factory. It's not true, man. That's just not true. And I think, Charlamagne said his best, man. Nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. We keep trying to spread that lie, and it's just completely false. They're not made in the same factory, because if they were made in the same factory, they wouldn't be considered reps, right? Like, reps is a replica of something else. You feel me?
So, all right, we got to stop. So we got. I don't want to get flagged or whatnot, but we want to hear what Big Bro got to say. We want to
Yeah. Hold on.
what Big Bro got to say. Hear what Big Bro got to say. Okay, JB Urban Plus.
Man, we're gonna get so much
Agree
heat
or
for this.
disagree to what he's saying right now? Chat, agree or disagree on what he's saying? Come on, JB.
Are we waiting for the chat first?
We can go. We all talking at the same time. Troll.
This.
Come on, what y'all got?
Guys, this guy has the most lethal form of diabetes you've ever heard of.
Who is somebody backstage right now? I'm trying to see who backstage right now. Somebody got backstage.
Hope it's Flight.
Who is backstage, man?
Hey, that's our boy. That's our boy right there. He was running.
You gave the link.
Oh, you need to turn his phone side.
Did
you can see me?
Did Marciano just cut out on you guys, or is it just on my end?
No, he's still here. No, he did cut out.
He froze.
Yes, he did. Again.
Okay, so I'm not gonna. Oh wait, shit. Hold on a second. Hold on.
My whole thing is that are we gonna take the Ben Baller approach on things?
I'm just asking what he's saying for real. Shout out to my guy G that entered the building too. G, we see you.
Fellas?
G, what up?
Welcome to the live.
What's going on, man?
What's up,
How you doing, brother?
Shout out to my guy.
Yeah. We can hear you.
And he got in here. He got in here late, but he in here. You know what I'm talking about? He in here. But the question is, though, Will, is what he's saying true?
There's a lot of truth to it, bro. There's a lot of truth to it. I stand on what Flight Academy kicks to that same point, because now you're getting to the Ben Baller aspect of saying that there's a time between they're in the same facility to where it's like, oh, you know what? From 9 to 5 we got Nike, and then from 6 to 5 we got the authentic guys coming in here and pumping and turning on the shoes. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and I'll tell Ben Baller to his face, you're a freaking liar.
Yeah,
there are so many factories around there, boy. You got to understand these countries. There is so many different factories, bro. Okay, but how the shoes are being made, that's the question.
Right.
Okay, factories is one thing, but how the shoes are being made, because people get assembled shoes and know how to take the boxes and take them home and do that as well. They're like puzzle pieces, okay? All right? And ain't nobody talking about no factories. All right? But for him to try to sit here, like, I'll be honest with you, Ben Baller, I'll call you out. Ben Baller, you're a liar, because that's not what's going on.
What
bro.
did Ben Baller say? I missed what you said earlier. What did
he said?
He said that they're made in the same factory, and I'm sitting here to challenge him. No, probably back then when he was working with them at that point, but as going forward, no.
Now, pause right there. Now, pause right there. Pause right there. Now, Ben Baller does have a slight point to what he was saying back then. Now, I don't know if he just the thing about Ben Baller saying what he said was, okay, at the point in time when Ben Baller said what he said, the thing with what's the guy that had the clothing brand? He was turning the machines off and doing that. So Ben
Yeah,
Baller has a point, bro.
Nigo, he has a point, but he knew what was
Yes.
going on. But that's what I said back then in that time.
Okay.
But since he's came out and people had ran with it, see, you got to understand the timing when Ben Baller was with Kanye and all that stuff when they was with Nike. Okay,
Right.
You're talking early 2000s. Okay.
Yeah.
We done stretched way from that. So Nike don't want anything to do with Ben Baller, okay, or Kanye. Now we done fast forwarded years. You ain't never heard of GX pairs back then or any type of batches back then. Time has sat around here and changed, okay?
But but you have to be fair to Ben Baller too now. Ben Baller, the only reason why we know that happened, bro, with the guy, Nico, whatever his name is because he let it get out.
But that's what I'm saying. People are running with this as if it was now.
Okay, I hear you.
You hear what I'm saying? You understand
Let me
what I'm saying?
I got maybe like 10 minutes before I promised my kids I would get off of here.
People are taking what Ben Baller has recently said as if this stuff is going on now. He's talking about back then when he was with the company. That's what was happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen. This is what my problem with what Flight is saying is his fundamental understanding about what a replica actually means. He seems to think that if I make a shoe in the original Nike contract, because we forget that these factories are just factories. Nike pays factories in China to make their shoes. They don't own any of their own factories, right? They pay. It's like when you pay a fucking contractor to build a house. There's different contractors that will bid on the job, and the one that can do it for the lowest price is the one that usually gets the contract. Same thing with making shoes, clothes, all that shit. Nike contracts factories, right? If that factory makes a certain amount for Nike and then somebody goes rogue after hours and makes these shoes again in their factory, the ones that were licensed by Nike are considered authentic, and the ones that are unlicensed are considered replicas. His concept of what a replica means is wrong, fundamentally wrong. He thinks that a replica is only something that's made away from the Nike. He probably still believes Nike owns their own factories in China, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? He still thinks that Nike has a Nike manufacturing plant in China that produces Nike only shoes. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? My problem with what Flight is saying is I already know the smoke and mirrors. He's just trying to tell people, hey, if you buy a UAs, you're going to get a lesser quality product than if you buy from me. That's all he's trying to say.
Well, pause right there. Let's see. Is that what he's saying?
It's considered a rep. Now, here's the thing. Let's stop for a second. People think when you speak negative on reps, it's because, you're just mad because nobody want to buy the overpriced shoes from you in your store and all that. Man, I don't care about none of that, bro. Like, I don't care about none of that, bro. You shop where you want to, right? My only problem is with reps is there is sellers who sell reps at the price of the actual sneakers. That is the only issue I have with, right?
I agree with that.
So that he's saying that, and I think we all agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be out here telling people you got reps.
Hold on, I'm gonna be very hyper focused. He said he has a problem with people selling reps as the price of the actual sneaker. So then why don't you have a problem with yourself selling these shoes for way above the price of the actual sneaker? I'm just taking his exact words. Motherfucker,
Gavin,
you selling
what do you think
shoes?
about that?
You selling shoes?
Gavin, since Gavin just came in, and he's probably lost over there. But
No. I kind of caught on. What we talking about?
You selling shoes for fucking $200 over,
and
you mad at the people who selling shoes for the regular price? JB, why is he mad about shoes costing less than his, bro. What the fuck is going on here right now? Like,
Yo, I don't know
Well,
what's going on with this
it's
internet.
like what well, it's like he's playing the devil's like I
He's
understand what you're
never
saying, troll. It's like the market you're charging over, but I think there's different levels of scamming if you think about it. And I hate to
now,
use that word, but let's think about it. Is it a scam to know that a shoe is going retail for 200, but resellers are charging $200 on top? Do you feel like you're being hit over the head, or am I getting hit over the head when I get a shoe that's not from retail that's 120 or 130 and I'm selling it for $400?
the way I see things through my eyes, which has always been like the issue with me, is for me the scam is the fact that people have been convinced that any of these shits are worth $400 when it originally cost $200. The scam is the brand. The scam is Celine. Why the fuck is a black T-shirt with a white logo on it that this man right here, right down in the corner, I haven't met you yet, bro. No, but he's got a black T-shirt on. I could put Celine on that shit and sell it for $600, and motherfuckers will buy it. That is the scam. Why the fuck do you actually think that a shirt with the name Celine on it is worth $500, $600, bro? Why do you think that fucking Grape 5 back there that's gonna cost $210 can be sold and bought for $400? What? That's the scam to me. Because that shoe, there's no difference between that shoe and the UA shoe. There's just no difference. Except the fact that I'm telling you that came from a Nike contracted factory versus a non-Nike contracted factory.
Well,
Didn't I say that, Mo? Didn't I say that?
Yeah, he did. Now let's see what that flight say. JB,
Wait. One more thing. Back in the early 2000s when Napster came out, motherfuckers were burning whole albums on a CDR.
Yeah.
And selling that shit for maybe $5, $10 less than the original CD. Nobody gave a fuck. If you wanted it for cheap, go get the bootleg version, because you're still getting the same enjoyment out of that music that you would get from going to Target and buying it on the shelf. The only difference is that the Target version doesn't come with the wrapping paper and the booklet. But guess what? When it comes to sneakers, our sneakers come with the wrapping paper and the booklet, and you're getting the same value out of it, the same enjoyment out of it, and it's cheaper.
Mo, didn't I say that? Did we not talk about that earlier this week?
Yes, we did.
Everything you're saying, Troll, me and Mo have our conversations. We talk almost daily. I said the same thing. I said this was wild to me.
So tell me why back in the early 2000s, nobody cared about getting a bootleg that had no trimmings. Nobody cared about it. Nobody clowned it. Everybody, in fact, was like, where can I get the bootleg from? People were trying to save $10 back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, movies and all, yeah.
People were trying to save $10 back then. But all of a sudden, these fucking brands and this marketing machine has tricked people into believing that you're lesser than this, than somebody else, because you got your shoe from over here and they got their shit from over there. But in the early 2000s, when people were objectively, the cost of living was lower, more people had homes instead of apartments. The economy was 10 times better back then. We were trying to save $10 and nobody cared about getting a bootleg CD. I had a whole booklet. Everybody had booklets of bootleg CDs, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened, bro? Now we're fucking paying Flight Academy kicks $400 for some shit.
Don Brown said they brainwash. Let's see what Flight Academy say, though. Let's see what Flight say.
At a store and you sell reps and you notify your customers and you tell your customers, like, these are reps, and they agree to buy them, then that is totally different. But when you try to manipulate them by selling the reps at the price of the reals and trying to convince them that they are the same, they are the real shoes, and that's where the issue is at, bro. That is my only issue. I know people that wear reps. I know people that buy a bunch of luxury reps, bro. You know, just keeping it a buck. I know a lot of celebrities, bro, and I pulled up on a lot of celebrity cribs, and I'm going to their closet. You know, whenever I pull up, I drop shoes off, they want to show me their sneaker collection. I love to see it. Let me see what you got in their collection, right? And I see him, I'm like, where you get these from? And like, there's a known reseller, and I ain't gonna put his name out there,
I'll put his name out there.
Don't sell them,
Young
bro.
Hollywood.
Nigga sell reps, bro. Like he just sell complete reps, bro. Like he sell reps, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? And he got tons of followers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Now we all know who he talking about. Y'all know
Young Hollywood.
Who you talking about?
Like,
I'm
you
a
know,
brand. He don't.
You-
He don't.
we
He don't.
we
I,
select
I,
giving them the reps.
I don't even want
Like,
to.
I'm
I don't.
all behind it, bro. I come in, be like, where you get these from? They be like, oh, I got a phone. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. But like, you know, a lot of
now you hear the sarcasm. What this is what we be talking about. When he said he went to the thing, he saw the celebrity shoe collection or whatnot, and they had reps in the shoe collection, and then he hit them with the sarcasm. Man, where you get these from? That's the stuff, bro, that starts to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make it seem like Troll said, like these are less than.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
times,
But
and you admitted before, like some of these reps, bro, like look better than the actual release sneaker.
Oh, now see,
Tap dancing.
the tap dancing.
Okay, hold on.
Go
Oh,
to tap dancing.
hold on, Mo.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on.
Go ahead.
G, you got
Yeah.
over 47,000 followers. You
Okay.
do reviews from many, many vendors. In your experience, right? In your experience, of all the
Wait,
shoes-
is he reviewing UAs or retail?
I do both.
UAs.
Okay,
Both.
okay.
You got both.
I just need to
You got
know.
both. In your experience, for the amount of shoes that have come through your hands, right? And I have watched most of your videos. I don't know how. Probably I just went scrolling to almost all your videos. But what is your take on that? Let me ask you, because I know already Troll is going to go off the rails and he's going to flame Fly Academy, and so I want to hear your take on this because you're the new guy coming in the show. I know you came in a little bit late, but I want to get your input on this.
So
Somebody
like,
neutral, somebody new.
right. So you mean like, what's my take on like?
What is he saying? What do you think of what he's saying? Do you think it's a problem, or do you think he's just reaching? Like,
Honestly, me personally, I don't see the problem. You know what I'm saying? And I also resell shoes and I sell authentic and I sell the UAs, you know what I'm saying? But if I sell the UAs, it's gonna be in the description saying like, yeah, they reps, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I put it at, a reasonable price to where I still make profit, but to where it's not, you know what I'm saying, like it's not breaking the bank for them. But at the same time, like I do what he kind of say is kind of contradicting himself a little bit because it's like, okay, cool. You said it's not a problem if you selling the reps and the person buying them agrees to it, right?
And he
But at the
knows.
same time, though, you contradicting yourself because you're saying, well, if you're trying to convince them that it's the same thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you selling a product, you're going to try to convince somebody, like, to buy it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you convincing them that like this UA shoe look better than the release shoe, like I don't see the problem in that personally. But overcharging, then yeah, I can see like that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're trying to sell the UAs and not saying like they reps and you trying to come off as they authentic, then yeah, that's what the problem is. Because you got this person, this customer, thinking they getting a real deal, you know what I'm saying, for whatever price you may sell it at, and that's just bad business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just bad business. And
This guy's
I don't see the
crazy.
problem personally. But
This Flight Academy Kicks is sitting there trying to charge more money, and then in the same for a retail pair, and then sit there and tell us that the UA pair is sometimes better.
Better, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What the-
Dude,
So
I
shouldn't
think
you
it's-
be
I
charging?
think it's like
This is the only fucking universe where we charge less money for the better product. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, bro.
Right, it's crazy, but I think it's like the demand for the authentic pair though, like
And that is the
most
scam.
people
To me, that's the scam. People believe
Right.
that because it's authentic, it's worth more. Why? Why the fuck is it worth more when you find out that there's 800,000 shoe companies, factories, big and small, in China, and Nike will find the ones that are going to give them the best quality versus price margin and hire them to make whatever. Those Grape 5s were made in 3 factories. The next shoe will be made in 3 completely different factories. The next shoe will be made in 3 completely different factories. Now we got 9
At a different
factories
contract.
all making shit for Nike. And now that one of them wants to go rogue and say, you know what, I can make this on my own, and fuck Nike, because we're in China and they're in America, and they don't give a shit about us, so why should we? And they make their own fucking version of something, and all these people are family and friends. The person that gets contracted today lives down the street from the person that doesn't get contracted today. And they can just share each other's fucking information, and they fucking just make their own goddamn economy underground. And that's why these shoes have become so good over the time, because they just share. These people have decided to get together and help themselves. They're basically like mosquitoes sucking the blood out of Nike. Nike comes to China, rapes the fucking country into making their shoes for cheap labor. And these people are like, they're getting us for cheap labor. We could make more money if we just take steal their designs and make our own shit. Because we own these factories. They don't own us. We own these factories, right? I would do the same fucking shit, bro. If somebody kept coming to me and said, hey, I got this or this or this, and I'm only going to pay you 50 cents because your country is set up in a way where I can get away with it, right? I'll pay you 50 cents per whatever it is I'm making because your country is beneath me. Meanwhile, I'm looking over here. There's people living in fucking goddamn shacks, fucking shitting in the goddamn grass and drinking their own piss water and all that other shit. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker paying me 50 cents to make something that they're selling for $200 when I could take their fucking shit. I'm gonna do it, bro. If I'm living in a country like that and I see my whole community is fucking starving and dying, I'm doing it. And guess what? The only way for you to sell these UAs is if they're as good or better than the retail pair. Otherwise, yeah, now there's a reason for people not to buy UAs. Because UAs are trash. Those SpongeBob shits that were back in the day, why did people not really buy them? Because they were trash, bro. So they realized we can't just make trash and expect people to buy it. We need to make shit that's on par with this. And that's what happened. Flight Academy Kicks is a fucking lion-ass, shady-ass bitch.
Let's see what he say. Again, I ain't got no problem with Flight. Troll on his ass.
Who the fuck coming in?
He pressing them.
Where's...
That's where they know the difference, right? And that's how they able to get over on them, bro. And I will admit, like, so when I see a rep, I'm like, hey, that rep look better. The rep look like what the shoe really should have looked like. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all catch that?
Yeah, no, he's not. Like
they
I said,
tap dance all the time.
He's tap dancing, but because of his following, because of his ego, he's not I have gone on record to put my name out there because people trust my information, and I'm a very legitimate source. But nonetheless, I have no problem sitting around here saying, yes, I'm going to continue to buy retail pairs, stack them up like some bricks, and enjoy these beautiful GX pairs. Yes, sir.
Bro.
But what do you say to one, though? Like, his community, bro, like Troll said, is blinded by what he is saying. They only hear
it's a boys club. It's a club. It's more of the club of being I gotta have that. I feel like somebody's gonna out me. Once you start saying I don't give a fuck, you ain't gotta worry about that, bro.
You remember that video
There's peace with that. There's peace with that.
Yeah. You remember that video I posted of that British? He looked like he was Arab. That British Arab guy.
Yeah.
Who was talking all kinds of crazy. But I don't want the fucking. I don't want the fake. I want the real thing. I want the real thing. I don't want to be fake. If you buy a fake, then you're fake or something like that.
Your whole life is fake.
Bro,
Your
whole life is fake if you buy a fake. Bro, I have never seen a more successful psychological marketing attack on a person than that. Do you remember back in the day when they used to have Camel cigarette billboards? And at some point, people were so feeble-minded that if they just saw a billboard enough times, even if they didn't smoke cigarettes, they might consider smoking a cigarette because they're just seeing it all the time, right?
Yeah.
This is the world we're in with sneakers, bro. There are some people who are like listening to Kais Omar and Seth Fowler, and in some parts, on a lesser degree, Tony D and Bullet RC and fucking Unbreakable Kicks and especially Jumper Man Bitch. I can tell you that is the one YouTuber that I've actually encountered another human being in person that said something about a Jumper Man Bitch video,
Oh my
legit
god.
checking shoes.
G, you know who that is?
No.
Oh man.
Thank
G,
God, because you look like you're 28 years old.
Nah, I'm only 21.
21.
Okay, well
He-
Oh, okay. You could be
I
my
was in the
son, brother.
20-year-old
Okay.
ballpark.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you said that.
Yeah.
Thank God this guy's falling off because there was a time when 21-year-olds, their first, if they type in the word sneaker, Jumperman Chris is coming. You know what I mean?
Jumper Man Chris.
You look,
Don't
he's
even
looking
go.
it up right now. G is looking him up right now.
Oh, yeah, he grabbed
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
phone
about to do.
quick. He like, let me see what the hell
Jumperman
going
Chris is coming for you, bro. He wants you.
yo,
Your age
G.
demographic is what he's looking for, bro.
Yo.
Anyway,
on. So look,
He's gonna, if he finds
let's
out
do
that G
one
does
more sound
reviews,
bite. Let's see if we find one more sound bite before we get up out of here. Cause this might be have to take a part 2. We might have to do
Mm-hmm.
a part 2.
you're going to have to change your title for some of these shits. You're going to have to.
there you
I
go,
know.
Jumperman Chris.
That's
You
him.
right,
him.
bro. You right.
Jumperman Chris. Yeah.
Jump back where you are.
Look at him, bro. Lazy eye and all. This motherfucker can't open his left eye, bro. Pink eye, permanent. This motherfucker, he works. He does bitches' nails, bro. He owns a nail salon.
Does he really?
Yes.
Look,
That's what's up.
look at Will.
That's what's up.
Will straight up. Will said what?
No, hey, what? Hey.
Yo.
Get his money
got a
though.
business.
Let that man get his money now.
No,
He's
I'm just
making
saying,
money,
like,
bro.
if he, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like,
question. Do y'all know about like the NIL stuff and how like these college kids getting all this money and stuff like that?
What about it?
What
So
about
it's like it's kind of like the same thing actually because like because like people my age when as soon as they go D1, I got a whole lot of friends. They buy the jewelry, the iced out, all that, the grills, the watches, all that stuff, and then it's like, bro, I'm plugged in because I got a homeboy that's a jewelry, and he tells me that like all his iced out watches he get overseas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And then it's like all these third party jewelers, like they selling, they getting it from over there. You know what
G,
I mean?
G. Hold on, G. We're gonna bring you back, G. Because
Yeah, we're gonna bring it. Yeah, we're gonna definitely
we're gonna
back.
bring you
Shador's came.
They got them. What's that? They got them.
Moissanite. It wasn't diamonds. It was all Moissanite.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't diamond, bro.
They got them Rep Mafia watches. Remember when Rep Mafia brought out
Mafia,
that case
yeah.
of Rollies?
Yup.
Ooh.
Mafia, yup.
My boy Big Perm said Bullet RC is live tonight with only 17 people watching. That's because we run Friday night.
Bullet RC is going live now? He didn't go live before.
We run Friday night, bro.
Yeah, I used to watch him all the
About
time.
us,
I ain't
man.
never seen him go live. That's crazy.
We
Hold
run
on, I
Friday.
gotta see this for myself.
Now we're gonna bring you back, G, because I know you came late. So
Yeah.
me and the team,
Okay.
we're gonna bring you back. We're gonna get you back in here early and stuff like that. So you could definitely we want to know more about you.
Yeah.
Of course, for those who don't know, they're in the chat. My boy G.
Oh no, Bull.
He had an accident, and
He is doing a whatnot.
Bro, we run
He is doing a
Friday
whatnot
night, bro.
stream, bro. I can't.
We run Friday night, bro.
we were on Friday night. So we're gonna bring G back. We're gonna
run
bring
it.
G back so
Come
he could
on.
talk about his journey doing reviews and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we need to hear more about
sounded
them
like
watches and your age demographic because I'm very curious about it. I want to know if so. You say they went and got chains and earrings and jewelry.
Yeah, they getting everything.
What about the
All
sneakers though?
overseas. The sneaker. That's what I'm saying. So like, when it comes to like all that moissanite stuff, they getting like, bro. I'm telling them, I'm like, I know because one of my homeboys he tried to sell me a Cardi, and I was like, so how much? And he said like maybe 3,000, and I'm like,
Oh,
bro.
hell no.
No, yeah. No, yeah.
So I'm telling him, I'm like, bro,
watch
I already know, like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't pay that much. And he's like, yeah, bro, I got it from the Cardi store. So I called Cardi and they said they don't sell diamond watches. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, okay, I caught on to what's happening right here. So it's like,
So you think your boys are being, they being charged real prices?
They're getting taxed like for like moissanite, lab diamonds, all of that. And it's like, I know like the jewelry they getting all from overseas. You know what I'm saying? So and it's like me personally, like I know like if I'm buying jewelry, bro, and I'm getting some iced out something and it's only 3,000, I know it's not real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but when it comes to shoes, y'all don't want to buy UAs, but y'all bought the fake jewelry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me
But
personally,
they don't know they're buying it fake. They think they're getting a deal,
that's what I'm
or
saying.
they just
Only
don't
reason
know
why,
what the real shit costs.
that's what I'm saying. Like, like me personally, I know if I'm getting a custom chain, it got to be at least 50K. Like, you know what I'm saying? But y'all getting it for 4,000, 3,000. But just
Mm-hmm.
because the moissanite shine the same, it's shining a little brighter. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the shoes. The UAs might look a little better, come better material. It's literally the same thing, but y'all don't want to buy the UAs. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
I
making
feel
them,
it, bro. Yeah.
what's making them
Hey,
come
talk
out
to
of, what's making them come out with that money, is because they think it's authentic.
yeah.
Yep.
They haven't embraced the fact that it don't matter. You are a D1 athlete. You can do whatever you want to do. It's you, man. It's deep.
Hey, we're gonna come back
It's
for part two.
Look,
yeah.
We're
all
gonna
right,
come
so
back for
chat.
part two.
Yes, we'll come back. We might have to do a part 2 next week.
We got you. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
we got to.
We got to do a part 2. Control
Let's do
got to
it.
get up out of here. We got to
Yep.
get G. You know what I'm saying? In here
Man,
on
we
proper
don't need to
timing.
talk about authentic shoes next time. We need to talk
Nah.
about stuff like
No,
this.
we finished
You know what I mean? Like,
We got G. We're gonna give the
this
floor to G.
right here.
Like,
Yeah.
when I say they must have made 10 million reps of these brick fours, because some of these people be walking in the store. We have people bring shoes in the store, and it's like, man, where you get this from? Like, nah, bro. And the reps is just ridiculous, man. Like I said,
You see this? This is what I'm talking about with the tap
you know
dancing.
why
He
he's saying
said-
why did we get this? Because motherfuckers are coming in there looking dusty, broke, bummy, with a however much them bricks are going for a shoe.
Oh, yeah.
They look at this guy and they're like, that guy looks dusty. He better not pull out no shoe that's worth nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And as soon as he does, they question him.
But
because-
Troll, did you hear what he said though?
I did.
He
But then
just said the reps were excellent.
he said they're excellent, but the
Then-
motherfucker who brought it in wasn't excellent. He was dusty.
And then
You know what I mean?
the rep was hell no. You could they be
I'm just
tap
saying, bro. They
Tap
they
dancing.
are
They be tap dancing, bro.
they
That's
are
all.
judging the person, not the sneaker.
Me
The
personally,
sneaker-
when I see
the-
those like them taking the shoes, bro, I just be like, bro, like I promise you, I can bring some reps in there right now, and you won't know. I promise you. Like that's
I've
how I
done
feel.
it, bro. At
That's
one of the
why-
most one of the most reputable businesses
what
on
I'm
the
doing.
planet at the time, and they passed them all.
We're gonna bring you back, G. G, don't. Hey, we're gonna talk on the IG. We're gonna bring you back. You're gonna chill with us for a good 2 hours. I know that you were running late today, but we're definitely gonna bring you back. Thank you so much, anyways, for making your appearance. It's highly
Yes, sir.
appreciated. So,
Yes,
Troll
sir.
McGinnon, like always, brother. You know what time it is. So,
Of course,
shout out to
man.
Troll and of course the team, Will and my boy Mo.
Always, bro. Always. And Long Beach, they know who run Friday night, bro.
We got it over here, man.
Friday night on lock, bro. It's a wrap over here. We got Friday night, bro.
Yada. Yes, it is.
Yeah. But guys, listen, we get ready to get out of here. We will do a part 2 of this, and that's all we gonna do. It's gonna be movie night. We gonna finish this conversation, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying? But before we get up out of here, Will, what you got going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Just grinding. Everything unreleased, man. Everything unreleased, man.
How about
Everything.
bro? I see
Everything
that.
unreleased, man. Everything unreleased. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Will, man. Pro, what you got going on, bro? And when
I'm
did
just
we
looking
get
at my
the
guy
movement,
Bull,
man?
and I'm upset. I'm highly upset that he is doing whatnot streams, trying to sell whatever the hell it is he's selling. It just makes me sick. This guy is so above this level. This guy's 837,000 subscribers. I met him in real life. He deserves better than this.
How many subscribers you got watching right now?
20.
Damn.
And I'm very upset that he is doing whatnot streams on his main page. This is an Instagram only thing. I'm very upset. I'm going to make a video about this, I think.
Oh, man.
I think I need to go and screen record my boy just so I can tell him, bro, stop it. I don't care how much money they're paying you. You are devaluing yourself.
Hey.
Other than that, I got a few videos coming up. I got a few packs now. Luckily, people still support me overseas, even though I have been gone for 6 months. I got a few packs in today that I need to make videos for. You guys will have to start rotating your screen because I am sick of the vertical content thing. I need to get my widescreen shit. Like that's what I'm into. I'm into the full, you know, circus. You know, I want to see the full widescreen version of your phone. So I'm gonna do that this week. Make sure you guys have a little bit of content, and I'm gonna work on a new gifted episode for YouTube because over 100 and something people voted. I need to come back to YouTube, even if it's not with the blockbuster movie that I wanted to bring back. It's time to come back with something because Zaya and Tony and Tops and all the old people that I was with are fucking trash. They are trash right now, bro. Everybody is trash. There is nothing for any of the sneakerheads to watch right now. Like, it is so bad, bro. So bad.
Other than us.
Other than us right here, and we building this shit. So let's do this, right?
Yeah.
That's what I got going on.
What you got before we get out of here? DG, and then we out of here.
Next Friday is going to be an epic Friday. Don Julio will be here, full effect. So make sure that you guys hit the Cash App. I am going to have a nice big bottle of Don Julio here. And you guys, of course, like always, will try to get me toe up by the end of the night. So that's what we got coming. So shout out to my boy G. Thank you so much for coming through, brother.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. G, what you got, man, before we get up out of here, Playboy? Tell people what to find you at, bro.
Yeah, I've been cutting hair all day, bro. I had like 4 heads today. Yeah, probably gonna cut a couple more heads tomorrow, then probably start therapy this week. And that's pretty much it, man.
What's up, man? Y'all heard him right?
He's about to get off those wheels. My boy G is on a mission to get off those wheels.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotta get him out of those wheels.
That's what's happening. Listen, guys, man, we appreciate each and every one of y'all for joining us this Friday. Trom again will be back again next Friday. He's gonna be hanging out with us now for probably about maybe a month or so, maybe 2 months.
Yeah, a few weeks. I'll be down for Fridays. If y'all want to do another day, let me know. You know,
we're doing it, man. So Troll gonna be in the building. G coming back again, bro. JP Urban Plus will be here next Friday. Will gonna definitely be in the building, man. Of course, I'll be here as well, man. We love y'all guys, man. Of course, we will see y'all in the next episode, man. We up out of here. Y'all know what I'm saying? Unreleased.
Sir, unreleased.
Y'all ain't getting